Die, episode 101, part 2, Undead Arrive. Hit it, DJ. Alright, guys, girls, and Skull World.
Squirrel?
Hey, what are you doing today? This is Henry, also known as Mayhem the Hearts Mace, your head game master of tonight and for Rolling to Die. I hope all of you are enjoying yourselves as last week we left off on a to be continued. So on that note, before we start off the show, I'd like for everybody to introduce themselves. We're going to go down the line. We'll start off with Dark Trooper and then go from there.
Hello, my fellow geeks and peeps. This is your boy Dark Trooper playing as Grismont Facesplitter. Sadly, our other character, Philip the Janitor, will not be joining us. He is currently enjoying a nice crab hot pot after a long day's work of putting up a chip.
All right, Elias.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. It's yours truly, Orion72, coming back to play as your cleric and paladin warrior, Ordak.
And down the stage. Down.
Greetings, people. I am Dom, aka Sage the Intelligent. Tonight, I will be playing with Svev once again, the Lightfoot Druid.
And also on Discord.
What's up, everyone? This is Finley here. Playing as Finley. Barely hanging on for life.
And last but not least,
And bringing you your music and also playing as everyone's favorite Flying Goliath, Valnir. I am DJ Thunderbass.
Woo! Thunder! Hi, Daddy!
all right, guys, girls, and squirrels. Does anybody remember what happened last week as we left off?
I punched you in the face. Now I gotta punch the other guy in the face just for funsies.
We faced the undead dragon.
We did. We defeated the Undead Dragon, and then lying before us now is this giant Colossus bone monster that's huge.
Did we
thought
also
the
go
bone
to the
dragon was
Discord and they
just
did?
as huge.
Did we
The
also
name of
face
this
the
creature-
Discord and they kind of fused together? And there was to this monstrosity?
All the bones, yeah, all the bones formed around it and it became this monster. This
Exactly.
giant bone creature.
Its name is Greymaz of Death, the Lich Lord's Golem. This is an ultimate form of a max level Lich, and their full power. And a few extra souls that they shouldn't have. So, on that note, for all you guys, girls, and squirrels, I'd like for everybody to roll a d20 for me and let me know what that d20 is for your 2d20 for rolling 2Die.
Henry 2d20.
Yep, 2d20.
2d20, roll 2Die.
12 and 14 for Thordak.
24.
2 and 22. 2 and 20. 2 and 22.
A 17 and a 13.
Nice.
Then 3.
You said, what was it, Devontae?
A 10 and a 3.
What was yours again, Daniel?
24.
What was the number separate?
16 and 8.
And what did make with 19 and 3? Leah, we're not sure if she was trying to make it in. We'll let you know if she does. All right. On that note, guys, girls, and squirrels, we have it so. Grismot and Mayhem and Dom the Sage all have advantage. Dom for 1 turn, Mayhem for 3, and Grismot for 4. Anybody for bad luck? Nobody for bad luck. You guys lucked out on that one. Woohoo!
Yay!
So, we last left off on all of you staring at this giant, massive behemoth of a skeletal creature about 120 to 150 feet tall, depending on its posture. Its stepping, its movements shake and shatter everything around it. One step made half the castle cripple down, as the next step did too. You hear it roar. All around, echoing miles away, other towns. Sky and clouds around you getting dark. The sun just barely glimmering through dark clouds. All of you standing there see this monster. You hear in your head a voice. What do you think? Fucking my dragon. The only thing in my arsenal, huh? Why not try claymores of death? My golem of destruction. As all of you hear this in your head, what do all you say and or do or respond with?
Gizmod spits on the ground, spits a big gulp of blood on the ground, and yells, "Get out of me noggin, you stupid git!"
Mayhem starts chuckling right next to you. Lunil just shakes her head. It's called telepath. And she just shakes her head and walks up to Fenrir and casts Healing Hands. Daniel, you gain 15 points of health back.
Oh, that's gonna help me.
Hey, 15 points is 15 points. Take it or leave it. As Luna looks at you.
I'll happily take the 15 points.
All right, you guys. In a minute, she might give you guys more healing. She looks back and looks at the monster and goes, "We're here to fight the Lich Lord, and if you're inside that monster, I guess we have to rip through every bone to get to it." Mayhem smiles and smirks as a werewolf. "Whatever my wife says goes. And you are a giant bone to me." What was that?
I look around. I was like, do we still have that giant goddess of death?
Speaking of, see her running, jumping and lunging with her giant scythe, bringing it back to swing at this giant colossus monster. Oh no. Even though she rolled a 19 and a 14, the colossus monster rolled a 20. Nat 20.
Damn.
Catches her in midair, picks her up and slams her and crashes her right to the ground.
That's not very nice.
You see the giant woman, Nethra, bleeding heavily, taking 250 damage, slam damage. And blood comes out of her mouth. She's still alive, but she's hurt. As it lets go and screeches as it raises its foot to try to step on her. I'm going to see if she can dodge. 4 plus 10. She just barely gets out of the way rolling. As you see, it's down in part of the castle, starts caving in more. As it does this stomp, every one of you, I need to do a dexterity save for me, please.
Hello, plus 3, 15.
Anybody that got under a 16 has been knocked on their way.
Nope. 14 for Thordak.
Okay. Thorak, and were you flying or were you standing? That's a question for you.
I believe when I last left off, I was on the ground fighting against the dragon, so I believe I'm still on the ground.
Well, you're not on your ass for one turn unless you use your half your movement speed to get up.
Question: physical or magical?
This is physical, like a physical shockwave.
Can I use my spiritual weapon to become like a shield?
To block it from knocking you on your ass?
Yeah.
It's still shaking the ground, even though the shield is put in there.
Okay. That's fine.
The point is, if you ground, you're off balance and it knocks you on your ass.
What are we rolling?
Dexterity save.
15 plus 3, 18.
I had a 20 plus 10, 30. Oh my God.
You two are fine. The only one you see is Thordak fall down. What about Mayhem? Mayhem succeeds with 22. Lunil with 1. You're alive, people. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, everybody, to Rolling2Die and DJ Thunderbolts. Okay. What do all you say and do before we start doing this? And letting the monster have its reaction and go into initiative.
I think from Thordak being knocked on his ass, he would scream out, This beast is really strong. We need to kill it and fast.
What do you guys say to that? When you hear the angel saying that when he fell on his ass.
My orc goes, quit buying a whip. We got a good scrap here. We ain't leaving.
No. I agree with work. Oh, perfect timing. Hello, Wonderland. Can you introduce yourself? Hello, Leah. Can you hear me?
Hello.
I think she's getting her, she's either muted or she's trying to get her sound connected. All right, Leah, just let me know when you can, are able to talk. So,
They should be
there you
connecting
are.
now.
There we go. Hey.
You are.
Yay.
Now I got you. All right. Introduce yourself, please.
Hello.
I am Luna. I am a air genasi tonight.
My hair. Nice. Yeah, you're the, is that a cleric?
Yes.
Oh, thank heavens! We need another one.
So now you guys have another healer. You are saved.
Woo! Woo! We have a shot, folks. We have a shot now. We have a shot now.
For Luna, where is she and how did she appear? And remember, your friend Lunil is here, Mayhem's wife. She's helping fight these creatures. So if you want, she can help summon you. If not, you can just pop up any way you want. You're just like a water ganassi?
Air.
Air. Well, air you can just come out of nowhere if you wanted. If not, a teleport, depending on your choice. How do you show up?
And remember, it has to be cool.
And after that, roll 2d20 and let me know your roll to die is. It's a good song for this.
I am a dust cloud pops up and I'm just there.
We look
Dust
over.
settles from the cloud and there I am.
All right, so the wind whisks around all of us like a blow, like. And you've seen our healer go down, and our other healer, Luna, will go. We need more healers. Our warriors are getting their asses kicked, and she feels this big gust. I think Mother Nature, I think Gaia just sent a thing. As we look behind us, anybody want to roll a perception check to see what you see?
I'll roll.
All right, as that goes on, Leah, roll 2d20 for me and let me know what that 2d20 is, please.
I got an 11 plus 1, 12. So
All right.
That's gonna be an 8 and a 13.
Okay. Nothing bad happens to you, but nothing good either. Just neutral. Anybody that got a 10 gets to see her.
How much?
Anybody under, yeah, if you got anything of a 10 and up, anything lower than that, you don't see.
Oh, 12 plus 2, 14 for me.
All right, 14 for you. What was your
I
response?
think Kodak is still knocked on his ass, so he doesn't see.
11 plus 1, 12.
Now I can see your characters going, "Yeah, finally a healer."
Right. So we look and behind Mayhem and Lunal comes Luna. This whistling way and lean wind here is right behind us. Anything you say as you appear, Leah, as Luna?
I heard you. I heard you. I heard you guys needed me. I mean, I am pretty important, after all.
Spebs look over to her. Left. It took you so long before we got eaten.
Yes, nice to
Well,
have
it's a
another
well,
healer.
it's a good thing.
Good, because we're tired of Thordak losing feathers.
As
I'm
there's
surprised I
feathers
haven't lost that
everywhere.
many so far.
As you guys look over, there's feathers all over the battlefield.
Looks like a whole chicken to me.
No, it's Thordak. He's been shedding feathers in fights.
I'm not gonna do it.
Uh,
I'm gonna say it.
Speaking of chickens, when this
You're
is
right.
over, do we get food?
He's molting. Make him laugh. I just should. And he just laughs and keeps walking, and he looks up at the big creature and looks at the orc and goes, "So, the Christian gods made lemons. Well, we made lemonade."
Yeah! Pelvic thrust, pelvic thrust, pelvic thrust.
We start funnily pelvic thrusting at first, and then rushing at this giant creature. What does everybody else do before we start initiative? As the two barbarians are just rushing at this giant creature.
I'm going to try and get back on my feet, take flight towards the creature, so I have airborne attacks.
I'm gonna take to the air myself as well.
All right. Lunil's going to do duplicity and make a second version of herself.
I'm going to roll for athletics or aerobics to take a leap towards it.
Also, ice. 4 and a 6 for my hand. They're not starting off strong. They're not starting off strong at all.
Boom.
The giant monster is confused at us, our vulgar pelvic thrust and charging.
I'm gonna. Is it? I like to have permission roll for aerobics and do a transformation.
You're going to transform from your giant lion into something else?
Yes,
What are you going to transform into?
Excuse me.
a gorilla.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Is it a green gorilla?
Now, do you want to be the great white gorilla, or the giant black gorilla, or the great? The biggest one I think is the white gorilla.
I'll take the biggest gorilla you got. I'm gonna roll for aerobics for jump before transformation. Let's see what we got.
acrobatic.
We are doing it.
Don't think it should be a green gorilla.
That would be wonderful if it was a green gorilla. All right.
I can paint him.
I rolled a 14 plus 3, 17.
So this giant lion flips around and jumps in the air. As you see this giant black lion change from black into a yin and yang and shape shift into a giant white ball at first. And then go from this and yin and yanging into this. You guys see it?
That's big.
Oh, geez, that's huge.
Yeah, you become the largest kind of gorilla known in history, as Bev has hung out with many different creatures in her time, but her favorite was the giant snowback gorilla in the winter. Oh yes. What are you going to ruin us with?
I'm having PTSD. Thank goodness there's no windows or buildings nearby.
As you smash some windows and buildings.
Last time I saw this gorilla, I went airborne.
As this giant gorilla slams down, this is how it looks. The giant creature standing there above all of you, laughing at first as you start seeing an orc in the middle, pelvic thrusting, two werewolves on the side, pelvic thrusting, launching in a thrust, slamming right down in front of him, all ready for combat, and the monster's like, the fuck? And then this giant, huge white gorilla, whoop, whoop, right behind the raging eyes. And then just the monster's just like, I guess you have an upgrade. And then, as this is all going on, Lunil and her duplicate both raise their hands and hold an action, which takes a turn. So, all right, guys. I would like for everybody to roll initiative.
Let's do it.
Nat 1 plus 4, 5.
Whoa, ho, 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 ho.
I got 16 plus
Whoa.
God, man.
Whoa, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. You just start out the conversation
One
like
more
that. I just sat down.
19 plus 3, 21. 22. I'm sorry. I hate when that
16
happens.
plus 3, 19.
9 plus 3, 12.
14 plus 2, 16.
Jordan, what'd you get?
7 altogether.
Then Mayhem has a plus
Excuse me.
5. 17. How about that? That's something with 5, so 22. All right, so it goes Dom for Speb, 24. Mayhem for 22. Gizmot for 19. Grismot.
Yes.
Luna for 16. And then Daniel for Fenrir for 12. Jordan for Thordak. And then Devontae for Valmir. Mayhem and Luna go at the same time.
Wasn't this ordered as kind of familiar last week? Almost, maybe.
Almost.
Quite the coincidence. What a twist.
And this is just by the rolls of the dice gods.
I went first the last time, and wow.
So,
By the gods of the gambling gods.
Well, all right. I certainly don't like gambling, but I'm just rolling through the strengths. But whatever. Let's bash the skulls.
You're a giant white gorilla standing off of this creature is at least almost 3 times as tall as you, but you have the strength of it. You're like a Hulk versus a giant Titan.
This is gonna be fun.
More bronze than most creatures can handle. What are you going to do with it?
I'm about to
The
bash.
Winterback Wheat Gorilla is one of the most powerful icy wheat gorillas. You also have ice breath with this.
Ooh. Okay.
And every hit adds frost damage to your regular hits.
Ooh.
As this giant silverback is cold.
All right.
So what are you doing?
Let's... Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get a little tad close to the creature. So we're right there, like right at the creature, correct?
Yes, you are you can pretty much just one step and you're right there because of how big you are. You don't step on us.
I don't want to step on anybody. How about a roll for athletics to jump over that wall?
All right, roll for athletics or acrobatics for jumping your giant gorilla across area.
Jump over the wall and right there in front of the creature and ready to attack. Oh, all right. Nat 20 plus 3, 23. Not bad.
So it's coming right here. It slammed down the giant girl right here and knocked her down. You jump right up and slam right next to it. Ooh. Yeah, knock her down.
Oh.
And you just slam right next to it. It's just like, uh-oh.
All right. Let's see. What are the kind of attacks we have again?
All right, you got your Gorilla Fist for ground and pound, which is a plus 17 for attack each arm, and then you also have your Frost Breath.
Ooh. Let's roll for hit to get to that ground pound. Let's see how much I need to get a hit.
Roll a d20 plus 17.
Come on, Hermes, give me some dough.
All right, here we go. We have a 19 plus 17. That's what? That's 36. Does a 36 hit?
Yeah, yes, 36 does it. Its
right.
AC is 28.
Ooh. Let's see. What do I roll for damage? Let's see. How many?
But it can be lower as it's being fought. Like right now, you have a chance to lower its AC because you're so damaging.
So I'm rolling d4s.
Now for this, your gorilla automatically is doing 75 damage plus 2d20.
2d20s. This is gonna be good.
That's plus 75 damage. 75 damage plus 2d20.
So whatever I roll for 2d20s, it will add to that 75. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen,
I remember that. Each arm gets to have an attack.
We have a 12 and an 11.
12
That's
and 11, so 23. 23 plus 75.
That is 98.
98 damage. Just right to the knee. Giant gorilla punches this giant skeleton monster right in the knee. You see it buckle for a second, going, "Roar!" Even the Lich Lord's like, "What the hell just happened? How did this thing half my size just bitch slap me?"
And that leg just went flying.
Oh, it more snapped and bent and then went right back.
Yeah.
Looked at you. All right. Now you get another attack with that as a physical attack. What is that? Another punch. So you get 2 attacks per action.
Right.
So what's the other? Is it going to be another punch or is it another kick?
We're gonna. Could the ice breath work?
Yes, that'll be. You can use that as your bonus action.
All right. All right. Let's roll for it. So I roll for hit. So what's the
Be a d20 plus 15.
a d20 plus now what?
15.
All right. Let's see what we got. Come on, give me something good. Here we go. Net 20 plus 15.
Net 20 plus 15.
Yes.
45. All right, so this is going to be double.
All right.
Oh,
So what do I roll for damage?
that was interesting.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, just the screen freaked out for a second.
What do I roll
Go
for
on.
damage?
Roll for damage. Yes.
Yes.
It's going to be. Where are I? 50 damage plus 3d20 for
3D.
ice damage.
Oh well.
3d20 plus 50.
All right. Here we go, folks. We have a 13, 11, and a 19.
33.
33 plus 50. That
You say
is.
that?
It's a
Wait,
it's a
is it
17. It's a 13, an 11, and a 19.
43. 43
Plus
damage
50.
plus 50, so 94 damage.
Woo!
And because it's a critical, it's double.
Ooh.
108 damage of frost damage, which frost damage is actually doubled for bones as well as making it brittle.
Ooh.
Now, where are you frosting? What part? You already busted knee. You want to keep focusing on the leg and try to knock it down?
Going for another peg. We're going for another leg.
Easy ice. Around part of the leg and part of the hip.
Uh-huh.
Now, after that, that's the last thing you're going to be able to do because you did the frost ability.
So
And you can just hold your action from there. Anything you want to say before you end your turn?
nothing as of now. Just jump back up to the wall. That's it. To back away from whatever attack is going to get me after. Bronson jumps back to the wall to keep her distance from the creature.
If you move back, you're going to be attacked. You're you're staying within range. If not, it's going to have a free range attack.
If you try to back away, it's an attack opportunity for the enemy.
So what's his guts? Well, it's not like saying going too far, but yeah. But I'm just gonna stick right there. Just grunts and just wait for the next strategy to hit. So
all right.
Yeah.
So after that, Mayhem pulls out his giant slayer axe and runs right at this monster and lunges and jumps near. Which I got to do acrobatics or athletics to see if I succeed. 18 plus 11, 29. I jump up, do a front flip, swinging my axe with the momentum to hit this thing right in the chest, but it puts his head down his armor still.
Ooh.
Yep. I rolled an 11, so it was on a 22. So it gets to block, and it blocks with its giant bone head right across the giant axe that shoves it. Even though I do 22 damage times 2 because it's its size, so 44 damage. Still not enough. I go for another attack as I'm falling. 18 plus 11, yeah, again. I'm gonna hit the 29. And I'm doing another 22 damage. It turns into 44 damage. slashing across the chest, right where that heart is. Hitting it as you see it step back and go, "Raw!" And it tries to use its one arm to protect it and puts its head down. Eyes glowing, raging.
Oof.
As I land down smiling, it takes a legendary reaction. Free range attack. And its eyes glow and points right at me. Mayhem looks up going, "Alright, I'm gonna hit it again." Oh shit. And looks right up. Oh, that's wow. It's the first time I've ever seen a cockeyed land like that. Carry on. Reroll. Alright, it hits me with a 28.
Oof.
Opens its mouth and you see a giant fiery ball and Mayhem get blasted. Yahoo! Up! Ow! Taking while I'm enraged and I'm still the bludgeoning at least we have. Fire still taking 50 damage of fire. But bludgeoning instead of 40 is 20. Lunil has to hold her action with the doppelganger. Our turns are done. It is now Grismont's turn. You just see Mayhem get launched across by the giant creature. The giant creature's head is right down, right by you, Chris. What do you do?
Come on, everyone, say it with me. I yell, "Wong!" And I start charging at 10 with, let's see, what's weapon should I use today? I'll have my flaming star of Wog, which is a morning star, and one of my axes. No, one of my axes in the other hand, and I just jump up on a 10 and starts beating on it.
All right, would you do acrobatics or athletics to see if you jump on this head successfully or fall?
Five plus 10, 15.
You go to jump on its head. You slip and hang off its giant nostril with hooking it with your axe. So what are you going to do now you're hanging off its nostril with your axe?
I use my axe to pull myself up. Then I take the same axe and I plant it right into his skull.
Why don't you do a strength check for me to make sure you can pull yourself up? You have advantage for it with your strength.
17 plus 4, 21.
Nice.
Yeah, and using my axe as an anchor, I take my flaming star of Wog and start beating on its head.
All right, so roll 2 attacks for me with your axe, with 2 hits. As the rest of your action was to hold and pull yourself up and jump.
Henry, my orc has mastery of the Morning Star called Snap, SAP. If you hit the creature with the Morning Star, the creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before next turn.
All right.
Wow, nice.
Good job. Good job. That's going to save a lot of you guys.
So I roll
Nice.
11 plus 10, 21 for the hit. For the hit.
Hell yeah.
For the AC where its head is and how close you are, you hit. Its AC is 20.
And my damage is 5 plus 4, 9.
9. It's going to be that plus the fire damage. You got to roll 2d6 for me.
I got 6. 4 plus 2.
All right. So 6 plus 9, so 15 damage altogether. Because remember, if you're raging still, that's plus 3. So it's 18
Yeah, I think I believe
altogether.
I am still raging.
If you're still raging, then yes. You're usually when you're doing your war, I usually assume you're raging the second you go into whoa. So the second you go to do that, I assume so. Yeah, that's a plus 3, so it's 18 damage instead of 15 damage. All right, so you got that extra damage on there for that. You get to hit one more time. Roll one more attack.
17 plus 10, 27.
You hit. Stop again. Now roll for your damage of the axe, and then roll for the fire damage on top of that. That's 2d6.
Oh.
Yeah, hell yeah, get him.
2 plus 6. I got 6.
So 2 plus 6 makes 8.
No, I got a 6.
Oh, I got 6 altogether. 4 plus 2. Okay, and then what'd you get for your normal damage?
No, I think that was my normal damage.
Okay, then now roll your fire damage.
I got another 6, so 12 plus the rage, that's 15.
Yep. So 15 more damage on top of it. So you guys just see Mayhem get launched with a fireball back onto the ground, Lunil shaking her head and laughing. And then you see this green orc raging and just jumping on top of the skull of the monster after blasting and just start beating him in the head. Only I get to hit my friends!
And the boss said I also have to do this. No one beats on my bosses.
Right. So, all right. That's all you say for your turn. Before you end your turn.
Yeah, I think that's all I got.
Yep, that's all you can do for yours. Now it goes to Luna or Leah.
Where on the field am I?
You are standing next to Luna. I'll show you in a second. Where is my laser? Here, laser. Don't you judge me. Laser. Where are you? Don't tell me that turned off. Ah, kid. My kid was playing with my laser again. There's my laser. There we go. You were over here, right by Luna. See glowing?
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
So no one needs.
Yeah, everybody needs healing.
Who is closest to me in the most need of healing?
Oh. Technically, you're right next to Lunil, so you probably have to move forward more. You're next to Jordan. Jordan's the one that probably needs to be healed because he's by her, and so is Devontae. So you're next to Valnir, and you're next to Thordak and Lunil.
I've got about half life right now. So
And you see Mayhem fly across the room and catch on fire for a second.
I am, however, going to use my reaction to drink.
All right. So, what are you doing, Leah?
I guess I will go to Thordak.
All right, healer. Oh, yeah. Keep him alive so you can keep healing people too.
Yes. I am going to use a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Thank you, sister. I appreciate that.
And that that is 2d8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Alright, so roll that and let me know. Roll to die.
Roll to live. In this case,
Most definitely.
So you guys meet that necro cleric, which is actually still on the field. Still alive.
Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that, please.
I got a lot of things on the field that you guys yeah. Things happen.
that is going to be 21. That is 21 healing.
All right. Thank you. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
you feel a nice breeze against your skin.
Is that everybody?
No,
Not
it's
just one. No.
Just your
At last, no more shedding feathers.
I was gonna make a pinata out of them. Thanks.
Now stop losing your feathers like a chicken.
Alright, you healed, you still have a bonus action, what are you gonna do?
A bonus action. Can I hit the creature at all?
Yes,
Okay,
you have
can.
a spell to attack. You are within range of 60 feet. 60, 55 to 60 feet.
I didn't ask how large the room is. I said cast fireball.
Yes. Yes.
I love that answer.
Oh my!
Abner approves this message.
Abner somewhere in the other side of the
You heard it
realm.
live, folks.
It just
You heard it live.
feels a cold shiver up his spine and a big smile. And he goes, "Ooh, someone cast fireball."
That is going to be
Fireball!
an 18 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah, and I rolled as well for succession. I rolled a 6 plus 4 is 10, so I failed anyway. So how much damage are you doing to the creature? Originally, fire would heal this creature.
Rodak feels a nice cold breeze on his shoulder, and all of a sudden he feels soft in the distance, a huge and massive heat, but it's not so bad, but it feels so warm. Ah,
He just had memories of the sun.
back in yes, when he was a little boy.
Having memories of when you were younger and looking at the sun, going, "Oh, that's nice. It feels great." As you look up and see a fireball above your head, launching like a sun, you're like, "Whoa!" Hitting this giant creature across its chest.
Hell yeah.
I had to go get dice for this. That is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Oh.
15 damage.
50 damage.
15.
Level 3 fireball, right? It hits across the chest. You see the monster step back for a second and look back down. You just see Grismot, this orc, hanging off the nose and horn of this monster, and it's just trying not to get yourself. Now I'm going to see if it's on fire from the hit. 5, it fails. It's on fire. Now it's the giant flaming skeleton creature of doom. Everything got brighter.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't lie. That's kind of cool. This is now a metal. This is now a metal album cover.
Right? There's a giant orc on top of it beating it down, like, "Ah!" while it's on fire. Just imagine that as a pic. Like, we need to put that literally now as an album cover or something. Of just like a rolling to die picture, just a giant creature all standing there watching it as it's on fire. and you see this orc beating it in the head. With a giant gorilla standing behind it, going, "What the hell's going on?" So half of this thing is on fire. The other half is frozen. So its feet are stuck to the ground right now, frozen because of a gorilla, and the upper body of it is on fucking fire.
While getting bludgeoned in the face with a morning star.
All you're seeing is just flashing every couple seconds and just blinking. Like,
First
what's
off-
going on?
First off, it's like, damn, I got freezer burns. And now I'm on fucking fire!
It's not gonna like my first attack when it gets to me then.
Right. All right. So, anything else you need to do, Leah, before you end your turn?
That's it.
All right, you end your turn. Okay, that was Leah. Now it goes to Finrear. Daniel,
Yeah.
you are next.
Oh boy.
Roland, you're on deck. You're after.
All right.
All right, Finrear, what are you doing? Is you're standing 10 to 15 feet away from this giant, half frozen, half on fire, skeletal creature with a beating heart in its chest as a giant lips inside.
Right now, I'm just trying to survive what little health I have. I don't know, I'm just gonna help the giant goddess of death up.
All right. You do a strength check for me to see if you can help her up. And remember,
19 plus 3.
19 plus 3, so it's 22.
Yep.
All right, you successfully grab her hand and start yanking and pulling, and starts pulling your upper body up. She starts shaking her head and realizing there's a werewolf tugging at her fingers, and she looks up and sees it's you, pulling her up, and she nods and smiles. Thank you, little furry man. You will be my puppy. And she stands up with her scythe and grabs you and lifts you up with her.
I do have
She puts you on her shoulders, so now you're eye level, at least near the chest area of this creature.
Oh, good. I don't feel it now.
Right? You're aware of it. And she looks at you and reaches into her pouch and pulls this bag out and hands this belt to you and goes, I can't reach inside, it's too small. But have this belt. It'll help. You're thanking for helping me.
Okay.
You want to grab the belt?
Yeah.
Look what's inside.
Yeah. What's inside this thing?
Roll an investigation check and let me know.
I feel like I would, if it's puppy food. 14 plus 1, 15.
You see several small potions of healing. And one antidote of poison. One resist fire. And then one bag of kibble.
Of course, they had to be devil.
Bacon flavored. But also just some small medical supplies. But healing stuff nonetheless. You want to put the belt on and equip it?
You said there's a healing potion?
There are 7 healing potions. They're all
Alright, I'm gonna take one of the healing potions.
all right. Roll a d23 and let me know what that is, and you get a +8 to that d20.
Uh, 15 plus 8. Plus the 8. So that would be
15 plus 8.
you said 15, and then you said add 8 to it.
Yeah, so it'll be 23.
Yeah.
So you gain 23 hit points. So you're feeling a little better from that one potion.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what are you doing? You got only your bonus action left. Is there anything else you're doing?
I'm gonna save that bonus action.
All right. Your turn is now done. Jordan, it's your turn for Thordak.
Okay. Thordak, after getting that healing from Leah, he's going to immediately take to the skies. He's going to use his whole action for a dash of getting 60 feet up in the air away from the giant Colossus Bones summoned skull creature. And then his bonus action, he is going to try and transform back into his griffin form.
Your Mandrake lion form, the winged lion. You see this golden shine, bright light and glimmer as you see claws peer out, mane, and then you hear the lion flapping its wings, flying in the air, holy and glowing, with a hammer floating around it.
He actually has it in his mouth.
Even better.
I can speak through it and talk through it, and you can also see drool come out of it for the longest time when I hold on to it. But when the drool fades into the air, it turns into flames just for a flicker second, and then that's it.
And it also just insults the enemies when you slap them with it. You just slap me with a weapon with drool? Yes.
And my drool burns you with holy flames.
Yes, it does. So what are you going to be doing now as you're flying as a holy lion?
That is all I could do for that action. I could just go dashing 60 feet up, then bonus action transform. That's all I could do for bonus. So that is my turn for now. Don't worry, I'm getting things squared. But I'm now currently 60 feet up in the air.
All right. DJ Thunderbase, what are you doing as this all
I need him to
happening?
make a dexterity save.
Whoa.
Okay, so 30 points of lightning damage plus another 4 points of lightning damage from a level 3 lightning bolt.
Nice, nice.
Next, does a 24 hit?
Yes.
14 points of ice damage, cold frost damage from Ray of Frost. And then make a con save. And I am flying, by the way.
And I got disadvantage. Oh, you're so lucky I got disadvantage. Got a 15. If not, it would have been a nat 20.
Still
You're so lucky.
Yeah, it passes, so it doesn't take the effect anyway. I was about to hit it with frostbite.
Oh, yes, hit with a 15.
Yep.
What do you? Anything else you could do or say before you end your turn?
That's all I can do since my hands rolled a 4 and a 6, so they're not doing anything.
So now it's the monster. He looks back and laughs at all of you.
All right.
The monster raises its head up with Grisma hitting it in the head. You see the giant heart beat and glow red and orange. You see the clouds start appearing under the ground, even though we're hundreds and hundreds of feet underground. You see portals open up and fireballs hit as meteor swarm has just been hit. I want everybody here to do a what was it?
What?
Dexterity save for me, please.
Dexterity save, huh?
15 plus 10, 25.
25. What else did everybody get for dexterity save?
14 plus
16
4 for
4.
Kordak, so 18.
15 plus 2, 17.
17 plus 3, 20.
You guys are good. Really? You know that. Anybody got 16 or lower failed? As these meteors hit. 17 and up was succession.
Ooh. Safe.
And sadly, gets up from being healed by Lunil. Oh. She steps back as her doppelganger does too. Why'd you step back? As a shadow appears above him, and then it gets bright. He's like, oh no. He looks up. Son of a. Just boom. 140 damage. My mayhem is down. At least in his werewolf form back into his human form. All I can do for my turn. For me. But the monster laughs and now makes another reaction. Dom, your AC for your gorilla is a 22. I'm attacking you, and I'm going to see what I get. I roll a 21. You're so lucky.
Oof.
A 20 and a 21. They both miss. 2 giant claw slashes right past this giant gorilla. How does it look when they slash at you? How do you die? The 20 giant gorilla.
So how many slashes is it for that character?
2. 1 giant sweep and then another giant sweep.
Okay. The gorilla will slap one slash away with arm, and then the other one just jump in a handstand form. It's smack and headstand.
Okay. And now we're rolling. There's the wall. There. All right. Monsters moved. This one's actually here. All right, guys. As you guys are doing this, finally it ends back to your turn as you see the monster shift over a little bit, realizing it might not be able to take all of you by how you guys are surrounding it. Now, Druid, where is my favorite druid at? Where's the hunter? What are you doing, Dom?
I am nearby that creature still.
And it's your turn. Let's see what happens.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna go for another attack on it. But before the attack, I would like to roll for athletics or aerobics, please.
Athletics or acrobatics? All right.
All right, here we go.
Unraveling trajectory down and away, but also surprise and ricochets. That only after
15 plus 3, 18.
because I wanted to be struck, and what happened was an accident. A downy clone floated precisely in my eye.
So is 18 a success?
No, 18 is a miss as you try to go for a hit and it blocks.
I was rolling for acrobatics and aerobics.
Oh, acrobatics? No, acrobatics is a success for that. Sorry, I thought you were going for a hit. My bad.
Okay. So now I can want to roll for the attack while the gorilla's in the air. Okay, I'm ready to roll for attack. So here we go. I gotta go big number. Here we go. We got it. No. Come on. We got okay.
What'd you roll?
We got a 19. And
19 plus your 17?
19 and 17, that's 36. You said 19 plus 17, that's 36.
Yep, you hit. Where are you hitting your giant gorilla icy fist?
Say it again.
Where are you hitting the giant gorilla icy fist?
I'm heading straight for that heart for the center of the chest.
All right. You smack right into it, and you hear a bump, and it just steps back, and the monster screeches as you just damaged the Lich Lord directly.
So we roll for damage. So now we roll for damage.
75 plus 2d20.
75.
Bludgeoning damage. The 2d20 is going to be the ice damage.
All right, 75 plus a d20. Let's see what we got.
2d20.
Well, hello, 2 nat 20s.
Oh shit!
That's awesome. 2 nat 20.
70.
Send that shit.
75 plus 40. That's 150.
115. You hit it with this giant gorilla fist, severely damaging the Lich Lord inside, and the metal around it, cracking and freezing around it. As even the monster steps back, grabbing at its chest, having an issue, like it just had a heart attack for a second. Only because you rolled a 36 and for hitting. Anything under a 30 for hitting the heart directly would have been
Ugh. I'm glad I saved me with that attack.
He's not dead, but he is severely hurt. You still have one more physical attack. There's two attacks. So what's that other physical attack? And then you have a bonus action.
It was a ground pound. You said, and then there was a ice breath.
Yes, and then you just have the straight up punching and kicking, which you just punched it in the chest. You still get to punch it one more time. Or kick it. You want to kick it in the leg or punch it in the knee or hit it in the chest again. We're trying to block the chest right now.
We're gonna go straight for the knee this time, since it's another vulnerable spot. All right, here we go. $17 plus 17 is what? 34.
34.
And now for damage. Does 34 hit?
34 does hit.
All right. So, what do I roll for damage?
Because you're punching right to the knee.
So now for damage, what do I roll for damage?
2d20 plus 75.
3d20?
2.
Oh, 2 and then plus 75, correct?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Can I be lucky for a second time? Let's go. And nope, not this time. We have 14 and 11.
25. 25 plus 75, 100.
That's a solid 100.
100 damage right to the knee. You see its giant knee buckle and shatter from the damage, so it takes double damage because it's bludgeoning, so it's 200 damage. And then space around it makes it more brittle, making it 300 damage.
Ooh.
You see it buckle and you see the bones crack around its leg. You damage the Lich Lord itself and the base of this creature is having a bad day. It still has lots of health, but you are messing up the body parts that are making it hold its structure.
How much exactly we have to go with this thing?
We'll say over 5,000 plus health.
Woo! 5,000.
5,000!
5,000.
But you're hitting it directly in its heart, which does the main damage.
Oh, I guess we about to have a rumble then. I might have some fun.
All right. There's only one more thing you can do. It's only a basic thing now because you can't do your ice breath or your bonus action now.
All right. What's the basic thing?
Basically just a kick or stance to hold yourself for a action. Or if they're going to do something, you can hold a reaction. Like if they're going to swing its arm, you can grab its arm, or you can dodge, or you can wait till it's someone else's turn and help throw them at something, or raise them up to get them closer.
Oh, I could do that actually. I'll wait till next turn to do that if possible.
All right.
Because I'll show like a throw a companion in there.
Mayhem and Lunil finally use their ability. Mass Healing Word. Mass Cure Wounds. Yep, Mass Cure Wounds. 60 feet radius for everybody within my range. There's 2 of me. So it's 120 feet around. And double whatever I roll because there's 2 of me now. So 32 times 2. So 64. So everybody around just gained 64 points plus Lunil's advantage. So it's 74 points altogether. You gain a plus count.
That be?
Everybody gained 74 health points.
That's
big. Now her 9th spell has been used.
74 health points. All right.
I already have health points like Luna here. Leah,
Mm-hmm.
that becomes temporary hit for you with your ability. So you gain temporary hit points. But right now, you could take a
How
big
many
hit.
how many temporary hit points did I gain?
74. Mayhem gets back up. I can breathe again, alive. Holy crap. And he uses now his action to chug down a potion as well for healing. He gains 24 hit points back. He uses his bonus action to transform back to a werewolf. And I use half my speed to move forward. I use half my movement. Don't you threaten me, Daniel. That's funny. Daniel fell asleep. But he won't be able to hear.
DJ, you know what to do.
Nope. Didn't work. Daniel, wake up.
Daniel, wake up!
Nope, he's out. Don't worry about it. He's on Discord anyway. So, back to it, guys. Mayhem finishes his turn. All right, Grisma, it's now your turn for Chris.
I'm going to do a perception check to see what's going on.
All right, you're still on top of the monster swinging around. As it's been hurt severely.
13 plus 5, 18.
All right, so you see everything, all the combat and commotion going around while you're on top, hanging off this horn as you're hitting it in the head with an axe.
How close
What do
am
you,
I
uh,
to its jaw?
You're gonna what now?
No, like where exactly am I hanging from?
The very top of its snout, where there's a giant horn sticking out of its nose. Or from its nose, like a horn, like a rhino.
Am I at near any of the joints?
No, just the head right now. You're swinging off the head.
I'll just keep swinging my mace.
All right, roll 2 attacks for me.
I got a 19. 9 plus 10.
All right, a 19. A 19 from where you're at is a hit, but only because you're literally right there. What's your second attack?
Second attack is 12.
12. 12's a miss. All right, so how much damage you doing for the first attack? Roll for the damage and then the fire damage.
6 plus 4, 10. Plus the fire damage is 4. Plus I'm still in range, so that's another, what did you say, 5?
3. Plus 3. From rage.
No, plus 3.
Plus 3 with the 2d6 for fire damage and the roll for the damage initially.
So, oh God, what was it? It was 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3, that's 6. 10.
All right. 10 more damage to it. Anything you're saying before you end your turn? And you still have a bonus action as well.
Now I'll bank the bonus action. No, I'm starting to see. As I keep hitting it, I'm starting to see cracks in the skull.
With your perception check that you have rolled and the damage it's taken, you've seen some. Not too many yet, but only a little bit. It's pretty thick, so.
Okay, then I'll say, I'll get through it yet! You stupid kid! Ah!
To you, it's like an undead squigget. It's a skeleton.
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Okay, next on the list is Luna. All right, Leah, what are you doing?
Well, it seems I don't need to heal anyone at this exact moment.
You probably still need some healing. You can ask people who needs healing. If not, you can start attacking.
Does anyone need immediate healing?
Any of you guys need any kind of help right now for your characters? Mayhem still needs healing, but he's
That last mass cure wound brought me back to full health.
Same. I'm at full health.
all right. Daniel's he should be close. Chris should be at full health. All right, Leah, what do you want to do then? What do you guys?
Could I use a? Could I hit the guy? The skeletal man with fairy fire?
Yes, you can. That is a very good ability.
That is a 15. That's a 15 to hit. Does that hit?
15. 15 does not hit. In fact, I think it's I have to roll for it. So I have to roll, and I get a 9. So I can't. If I exceed a 15 or higher, I don't take any damage. But I rolled a 9, so I'm on fire. So explain this fairy fire to me.
So the fairy fire just kind of looks like fireflies that blow in around this really rude skeleton man, except they burn him.
All right. So how much damage does it do?
This description isn't telling me how many dice to roll.
Oh dear.
I am. It's a yes, 10-foot radius. This is unhelpful.
All right. We'll look up fairy fire. While I'm doing that, is there anything else you want to do? Still a bonus action.
Could I attempt to catch cast blindness, deafness on the creature? Or is that not a bonus action?
I can allow that.
I want to cast. I want to make him. I want to see if I can make the skeleton man blind.
I see what it does now. Okay. Okay, so I got to roll to see if I go blind, or is it automatically make me blind?
It's blindness, deafness. So I'm choosing which one I want.
Which one would you like to use? Make it deaf or make it
Blindness.
blind? All right, make it blind. So is it automatic, or do I have to roll for it?
One moment.
Well, if I roll for it, I roll a nat 1, so whatever it is, I failed.
Oh, well, you're blind.
So this big giant creature randomly is freaking out, realizing it's getting hurt, and so is the master it's trying to protect. And it looks over at its targets, and then out of nowhere, it fades to black, confused, and even the Lich Lord himself is now blind inside. So that ends your turn. Anything you want to say before? Anything you want to say as a cool gesture? Would you make it go blind?
Ooh. You've seen too much. That's what I say.
Okay. Right after you do that, it goes freaks out for a second. You hear it screech, all confused. On the list is Daniel. Daniel, are you awake? Nope. Okay, Daniel, we'll just I'll NPC him. He jumps off the giant girl and goes at the chest. Nice, he rolls a nat 20. Why can't I roll a nat 20? Because I'm gonna look for other people that get good shit, but I don't.
The gods hate you, Henry.
I love Henry's dice, man. I love him.
I have like cool backstory, cool gear, my character's epic stats. Then my dice rolls are like the derpy version of like 51st Dates, the guy with the funny hair. Like Rob Snyder version. Like that's what I get. My dice rolls are just crap. It's hilarious. But for everybody else I roll for, it's great. Just not me. All right, so he rolls a nat 20, landing on the chest, going for the heart as it beats. And I'm going to have him do a strength check. He rolls 14, 5, and 19. He claws into it and slashes into it, giving it 12. It turns into 24 damage of fiery claw damage. Not fiery, sorry. He each goes ice. Ice. And that's all he can do for his turn. Jordan, it's now your turn. And then Devontae, you're on deck.
Okay, in Griffin form, I found out my flight speed is 80. So I'm gonna just go even higher up into the sky. So now I'm from 60 to 80. I'm at 100 and.
All right. So what are you doing?
I'm at 14,000.
You are close to the giant creature. How far? What do you want to do?
I'm 14,000 feet in the air. What's that times? I'm gonna. Nope, I gotta make contact with them in order to. Damn it. I'm going to. I'm gonna get this set for the next action for. I'm gonna prep for a bonus action. I'm gonna get my my spiritual weapon that's in my mouth. I'm gonna cast. What was it I wanted to use again? I cast Smite on the spiritual weapon. Which one do I want to use? I don't know. I gotta double check.
Perched up on a grassy slope, surrounded by a massive moat, sits a mansion of impressive size, gorgeous and appealing to the eyes.
I'm gonna cast that 4th level branding smite onto my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And so on my next action, when it comes to my turn, I'm gonna just haul ass towards him and I'm gonna go straight for the chest.
All right.
That's all I can do for my turn.
All right, DJ Thunderbase, what are you doing?
Alright, so the first thing my character is going to do is he's going to pull out one of the cards from his deck of many things.
What was that? I can't hear you.
He's going to pull out one of the cards from his deck of many things.
Oh, snap.
Oh, he pulled two
That was Daniel's
cards.
call. Hey, Daniel, you asleep.
He pulled the 2 of hearts, so he pulled the gem card.
He's back on Discord.
Okay, so I get
Sorry, Daniel finally woke back up after I hung up on him.
It must have ghosts and ghosts within its walls, of strange creatures running the halls. This isn't for the weak of heart, to those who take part.
What was that last part?
You must have
So I get money, pretty much. This card. I pulled the 2 of hearts, which is the gem card. And that says that 25 pieces of jewelry worth 2,000 gold, 2,000 GP each, or 50 gems worth 1,000 GP each appear at your feet.
Okay. All right, so
his house was a prize. It must have ghosts and ghosts within its walls.
anything I got to roll for, or you got to roll?
No, that's literally just like a magic thing. It's like, whoa, here you go, here's money.
You must have the will and might.
Just saving money.
It's the deck of many things. I don't know what's gonna come out of it.
So you just randomly someone got money.
I got 50,000 gold.
Carry on, kind sir. Randomly, you just gained 50,000 gold. Lucky you have a bag of holding, or you would have died from the weight falling on you. And your bag of holding fills up real quickly. All right. Anything else you're doing for your turn, or is that end your turn?
I was testing that first.
That was your action. That was your bonus action.
It's gonna be 18 plus 6, 25 to hit.
25 is a hit.
That is 16 points of frost damage from Ray of Frost.
Right. And where is this hitting directly?
I'm aiming for the head.
All right, so you're going to freeze part of the head, make it more brittle, so Chris here can break it better.
Yep.
All right. So freeze across right where Grismont is cleaned his axe, just to make it more brittle. So Grismont, the next time you attack, you're doing triple damage.
Nice.
Okay. Anything you say before you end your turn?
No, he just ends his turn.
All right, Daniel. You ready now?
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing?
in my eye, shine on me.
The scientist soul, right?
I had you jump off and jump onto where the heart is, and you're trying to attack it with your claws, as your claws are ice and frozen right now. That's what I had you. And you healed 74 points of health. And you healed 74 points of healing.
Pointing you out with
Lunil did a big healing for that.
I'm gonna pull out my axe and use that with the ice as well.
All right. So roll a d6 for me as you cut yourself with your axe.
lights are dancing across the room, filling the night
Right.
with beauty.
How much damage you rolling for that a d6?
Static movement between
A 1.
That's funny. You take 1 damage. Where are you cutting yourself?
but not moving very fast.
On the arm.
You just nick yourself in the arm and just enough that just freezes your axe right to a blade. So, and now you get 1 attack, and that's it.
Alright. I'm gonna swing my axe and
All right, swing away. Roll an attack for me. You are hanging off one of the ribs with 1 arm, and you're swinging with the other arm with an axe.
ooh, nat 20 plus 3. 23.
So you hit directly, do double damage. How much damage is that? And you also got to add the D8 for ice damage.
Ice damage is a 5. And then the regular damage is a 4.
Okay. So 9 damage right to its chest, but it gets doubled. So it turns to 18 damage. He's not dead, but he's hurt, and now there's finally a crack, a split in this giant heart that is protecting and engulfing this Lich Lord and holding him in place. There's finally a opening, like a crack now, thanks to Daniel's very and the other, and thanks to also Dallin for breaking the initial armor. All right, guys. Your turns are done. Is there anything you say, Daniel, before you end your turn? Okay. You see a portal open up. You see Zenta come out. You see Hugo and Lich. And then you see Cole get bigger. And bigger. And bigger. All 3 of them duck. It's a giant blood bone dragon. Or raving dragon. Busts through this portal hole. This gigantic monstrosity. I will show you. Look at that, guys. I painted that myself. Everybody see that in the
Oh,
camera?
that's awesome. That's
Holy
love.
gosh.
There. It's a beauty.
Nice too.
That looks like a Balrog.
Where the fuck did that come from?
That's Matt's character. Berlin, as she transforms into her blood raven dragon. And she flies through the portal. As Zenta held the portal up big enough just for her to fly through, but it closes before Pando, Glitch, and Zenta make it. It flies through trying to attack this giant creature. It goes off and hits it as I rolled for the attack. The attack was an 18 plus 10, so 28, and the other attack was a what's that? It was a 19 plus 10, so 29. They both hit with these beam energies of blood energy. Sadly, though, this monster gets to finally do its attack, as he was flying. She was flying in the air. This giant, missing-looking flesh creature on his back that's living and alive and blinking. You see it start sparking at the back and igniting off and launches off its back like a missile. As this creature's flying, heading to attack again, trying to hit right at the heart, a missile of the creature hits this thing and just explodes, automatically doing 500 damage instantly, not including the roll. And this creature's health only is 500, so instantly you see Matt's character drop down for a death save, transform back into Berlin. Now I gotta roll for her death saves. As she hit the ground, bleeding. She fails one and succeeds the other. And succeeds the other. Okay, so she's laying with 1 HP unconscious. Just barely alive. But that ends for that. The big creature now moves. Takes a swipe at you, Dom, and takes a swipe at her, the giant woman. A 27 and a 26 hits both of you. Both of you automatically take 70 damage apiece. But you and your gorilla form, Dom, you have 300 HP. You're fine. And you're in rage mode, so you take half this one. Giant woman takes half damage because of her armor. And that's all he can do for that. All right, guys. It's back to the top. What are you guys going to do?
Whose turn is it again?
It's Dom and Sage. It is your turn.
Dom.
Dom the Sage for Spev. It is your turn. Sage the Intelligent.
DJ, we need a wake-up call.
Oh, gosh, guys, plug your ears. Dom is away from his mic for a minute or two or more. If not, he passed out. We'll find out.
For those of you who are still on watching, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, folks.
Sorry
for
for your
more
ears.
exciting adventures in this world.
This world of Rolling2Die. I forgot the name that we put for this land compared to the Lands of Nor. The Lands of Nor is the other side. This is the original side. Just don't know the name. I had it written down somewhere. So Dom's first attack misses, but his second attack succeeds, doing a dirty 30. Swinging a big punch right at the structure of the knee again, snapping the one knee, dropping it down, finally breaking the one leg. Bonus action. Attack one more time, and I miss with a 2. 2 plus 17, and 19's a miss. Dom ends his turn. Dom the Sage, the Intelligent. All right, now it's Mayhem and Lunil. Mayhem lunges up at the creature, attacks with his bonus action because it takes all his main action to get there. 18 plus 12, a dirty 30 with my Grand Slayer axe.
Woke up this morning, I was all by myself.
23 damage times 2
Up at the ceiling,
for the size of the creature, so 46 damage I do, slashing with this big axe. That's all I can do.
and it's a
And
sad little song.
close to death, as you see the giant heart split open even more now.
Lonely, lonely blues, and it's a sad, sad little song.
My ice damage and Finrier's for Daniel's.
Through several breakups,
Need something stronger. Need
they
something
all
more holy.
ended out so bad. I
All
never
right,
thought
Daniel's turn is
I
done.
would be this sad.
It's not. It's now your turn.
It's the lonely blues.
My turn?
It's a sad little song.
No, Grisma, then Leah. So Chris,
Yeah.
then Leah. You're on deck, though.
And it's a
You're
sad, sad little
all right, Dark Trooper, your turn.
Am I still on the guy's head?
Yes, you are. It's time to come around and you hang on. You held on tightly so far.
You know, you would think at some point he would try and like claw me off at some point.
little song.
You're the least of its worries. Is a giant gorilla just punched him and he broke his knee.
Sad, sad
Giant woman's trying to cut it in half. People are taking it apart. Like if it was just you, yes, it would have freaked out. But you all ganged up. You're like the first one who went, whoa! He jumped on his head, like, what the hell? Now everybody's ganging up on it. It's like, oh my god, get off me, get off me!
blues, and it's a sad, sad
Anyway,
song.
Kind of fun. Like, just all ganged up and just jumped at it and attacked. And you're like, hey, this thing could kill us. Get it.
It's a sad little
where's
song.
my
I like it. It works.
continue pummeling him in the exact same spot with his flaming star of Wog.
Little song.
Mind you, its now is ice. So the bone is more brittle now, so it's 3 times as much damage. So roll for attack for me.
14.
14's a miss. You get one more swing.
19.
You roll 2 physical attacks
It's the lonely
per
blues,
axe.
and it's a
Unless
sad
it says
little
more.
song.
It's a 9 plus 10, 19.
It's the lonely, lonely blues, and it's a
That's
sad,
it.
sad little song.
How much damage you doing?
5 plus the flaming damage. Another 5, that's 10, plus the 3 I get from being enraged. So that's 13
All right.
times 3
And that's
is 39. You're right.
You finally crack a giant hole. You just right through with your chopper. As you hear it scream, "Roar!" as it starts going blind completely now. We already made it blind. Now it's completely, now it can't sense at all.
Do I see its brains?
Now it's you see what there is of brain. It's more of just attached through strings to a dead-looking brain from the Lich Lord. But you do see some cords. I want you to roll a perception check to see properly what you see.
Hang on. 17 plus 5, 22.
Me too. Okay. You look inside and you see all the connections of where the Lich Lord has the strings through like a giant puppet. You see them attached to where the brain and the spinal cord is. However you say it. Attack with your chopper. in there and swing in there a little bit and poke and prod?
No, what I do
Start
is
sniffing
I
shit?
take my mace, put it in my mouth like pirate style, and I stick my hand in there and just start pulling.
Oh, nice. All right, so roll a strength check for me, and let me know what that
8
is.
plus 4, 12.
You had to succeed at 10. You succeeded at 12. You yanked down and grabbed at a briar cord, and pulled and yanked, and you see the creature shifting like as you're pulling, and you hear a screaming right below you. No, Nathan, don't grab that! You want to yank and rip it
Sure.
out? All right. How does this orc do that as he yanks and rips this out to this giant git? This wannabe squigget.
I yell after my orc finally cracks his tail. It's like about zogging time. I got through. Now to get to the squishy bits. And as I'm pulling, I'm like, "Get out of here, you squishy bits! Out!"
You rip a giant chunk of a stem part out that connected to the brain as it shifts and the body cripples down more to the ground, half inert now, barely functioning. As you see the thing on the back that was growing to be a giant missile again to blow up stops growing. Completely stopped it from making another bomb. This creature now is just all its power. Now the Lich Lord itself does not have any control, and now it can run rampant, but it's hurt severely. All right, anything you say before you end your turn?
Yeah, nope, I ain't got nothing more to say.
All right, you're just covered in gunk of death. All right, Leah, for Wonderland, it is your turn with your Luna.
Okay, I would like to use a 7th level spell and conjure a celestial.
Nice. Hell yeah.
All right, conjure away.
My hand is going to glow, and then with a strike of thunder, there will be a celestial. Where there's a list of celestials. There's a celestial there now.
Just right next to you.
Yes.
Or right next to the monster, if you want.
I turn to our new celestial guardian and point at the skeleton man and say, "Attack."
What kind of weapon do you think it holds?
Hmm.
It's summoned from your celestials.
Metal fans. Metal battle fans.
It's female-esque. Woman with wings. Like angel. Covered in these wraps that are dark. And these full fans that she opens up with wind blades. As she opens, it's a small tornado disappear that she just opens. She looks over at Luna with a band cross over her eyes, like she's blind warrior, and looks down and nods, and looks back up into the glow in that band. He lunges forward with her wings swing. Now, Leah, what's your spell modifier?
My spell modifier, that will be +8.
Roll that with a d20 for me for an attack, please. She's going to be doing 2 attacks with her wind blade. We're going to do
14.
double. Okay, so you get a 14, but it's going to be a 14 plus. Roll 1d6 for me.
Okay.
14 plus 8.
That is a. I can read it. That's a 2.
All right, plus a 2, so it'll be a 10 then. So 14 plus 10, so 24. You see this winged woman slash at the chest of this creature, hitting it directly, doing severe wind damage, cutting it open even more. Blood just trickling down the doing 64 damage, plus 12. It's not dead, but it's close. Anything else you're doing, Leah, before your turn for Luna? You did your action for that? You still have one attack.
I would like to attempt to cast. Who is the closest to me?
Right next to Lunil and Jordan.
I'm about 14,000 feet in
Everybody
the
else?
air.
Yeah, but Jordan's close.
I'm high up in the sky.
Daniel, you're on.
I would like to cast Bless on the 3 closest people to me.
So Lunil, Jordan, and me, because I'm on the ground still having.
Yes.
No, sorry, I'm wrong.
Yes, I pray to my God. Help us kick ass. This guy's really ugly. Then you're blessed.
Okay. Thank you.
So that's a D4 to our attack rolls, basically, or our saves. Okay,
yes.
Sweet. D4, gotta get
Jordan.
Whenever you may need, probably soon. Use them well.
Yeah, those are the guys that. Okay. And anything you say for end your turn, or is that it?
That was it.
All right, Fenrir, it's your turn with Thorak. You're on deck after Fenrir.
Oh, great. I had to mind, but I can do that.
What are you guys trying to do? You're hanging off a lid, flying at the start. The creature, you can either reach in and pull out, or you can just keep it ripping off more. It's pretty open now, and you take advantage.
Oh, no, I know. I was looking to see if I have a crossbow, but I don't.
Okay. You go to a store. You go shopping at the store. How dare you? Also, we have an armory. You always ask for characters for a weapon in the armory. Next time on Rolling2Die. But what are you going to do, Daniel?
Wait a minute. Jordan,
Yeah.
no character has a crossbow, right?
I'm sorry, who? Thordak? No, Thordak does not have a crossbow.
No, he's a cleric. He's just
I have a mace and I have a giant spiritual battle hammer.
I have a crossbow.
Yeah, I borrow it.
Count your bonus action, and then you only have an action that turns 2 attacks. At least 2 attacks. And that was only 1. All right. Do you want Devontae, does your character want to use this reaction this turn to toss the crossbow or have your magical hand do it?
Let's see if my hand will listen.
All right, roll for the hand. See if one
One
hand
got
will
an
hand it
11,
over.
one got a 4.
The 11 just barely succeeds.
Okay, I'll have that.
So
I'll
one.
have that one take the crossbow over then.
All right. So Fenrir, that you see this purple hand floating over with a crossbow in his hand, and it hands it to you and pats you on the head and floats away.
The crossbow has a plus 10 modifier, and your damage is 1d8 plus 4.
All right. So plus 10. That's your roll, Danny. What do you roll?
I need to roll a D10.
And you get a roll a d20 is plus 10.
16.
So 16. All right. So you fire this crossbow bolt right in. You hear the Lich Lord screeching pain as his AC is.
Oh!
Him himself is no AC.
It's like, I just didn't love a bad name. He would shot through the heart.
You've been waiting to do that all day. That's great. All right. You got a pun in there. You severely hurt it. Do you want to use your, you want to try to do anything to pull him out and throw this Lich Lord out like a Thordak or anything? Or no, wait, sorry, you used your last reaction. Yeah. Your turn is done now. Okay, Thordak, it is your turn. You're flying high in the air as an angry lion, glowing. What are you doing?
With that bless given to me, I'm going to go at full speed towards the giant creature, and I'm going to use my branding smite at 4th level through my spiritual weapon.
You're just going to go right in, full smash.
Yep, going in. I'm going in hard.
All right, so from the you are flying down at the velocity you are, and an electrical advantage. And when you roll, you get a plus 8 to your damage.
All right, I'm going to use it.
So
Using Thordak's die on this one.
roll and
Using Thordak's die. I'm going to roll it. Come on. Oh my. Nat 20, dude. Nat
Nice.
20.
on Thordak's dice.
Plus, hang on. I have my phone on the charger. I gotta go double check something.
What's the plus on that?
The attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage to the target, which becomes visible if the invisible target is shed in dim light or is invisible, up to 5 feet radius.
He is in dim light.
Alright, use
Inside of
it
Coach,
at higher levels, casting the spell using a spell slot of 3rd or 4th or higher. Extra damage increased by 1d6. So I'm using this at 4th level, so instead of 2d6, it's now 3d6 damage. You're casting at 4th level.
And it's getting amplified with a plus 8 on top of it. Directly at the heart, right next to you. As you're hanging there, you swing open, you see this giant lion with wings and a hammer in his mouth, flying with a rocket right at the heart. Smashed him right in, swinging the hammer right at the chest. Now, are you ripping at the chest or are you ripping through?
I'm going like, I'm doing an arc circle in the sky, and I'm going to go for an arc downward towards his chest to like smash my mace into him and then do like a flyaway arc back to where I was. So I'm just doing like a big old loop whack.
Well, I'm going to let you know, Jordan. This is how you want to do this. You, Thordak, the angel that is meant to take out the undead, is just taken the Lich Lord that started all this from the very beginning. How do you want to do
Hold on,
this?
hold
You're
on.
flying
I haven't even added the spiritual weapons damage to this motherfucker. Hold on, I'm still doing some math here.
You want to
Holy
just do
shit!
it straight like Dragon Ball right through the, or like smack right through his body, or do you want to shatter it? To pieces? What do you want to do? Like missile?
So, gosh, still gotta do math. This is hard. So,
Tell me, man. And everybody else, we can do a combo right at the end.
so Thorak, high up in the sky, looks down upon this skeletal obelisk creature, and as you see him holding this his big ass battle hammer that is his spiritual guardian weapon, he emanates like an ember of flame towards this weapon. It starts to glow in a flame of yellow and becomes very bright. To the point where it's so bright that as the moment Thordak flies towards the obelisk creature, it becomes more than just a blinding yellow light, leaning towards obelisk. And as Thordak goes for a curve upward down towards the creature's chest, an immense bright light flash and then yellow of flame emits across the chest of the creature, as it already is on fire still, but now the flames have been engulfed into yellow instead of this orangish red blues. It's now been a
Not including the fairy fire.
Oh.
It's adding a double damage on top
Oh,
of
yeah.
this.
So the radiant damage he's taking is 10, but double that, that's 20.
Not including the plus 8.
Plus 8 on top, so that is 28 right there. And then the spiritual weapon,
And double. All because of that 20.
which is at 3rd level. Okay, so that's a 5. So 5 on top of that, so 20. 28. So that's 33 points altogether of damage done to this creature from my attack.
You smash right through. And the Lich Lord.
As the yellow flames
Flops
emit
out.
out towards this creature's explosive attack, the flames begin to eat away at this obelisk skeletal creature, and all the bones become engulfed in flames of yellow, and then from flames of yellow to nothing but the wind and ash.
Alright, so it looks like this. He launches off through the heart. As his body is disintegrating and falling apart. His skeletal remains lands right next to Berlin and disintegrates to dust. As what's his left? Only a perception check can tell you. Yeah, Thorak, can you roll a perception check for me to see what you feel?
Yeah, I can roll a perception check for you. 1 sec. 4. I got a 4. 2 plus 2, 4.
What happens? The last remains of the skeleton before it whisks to dust. The parasite, undead looking slug, crawls out, laying next to a one health, nearly dead Berlin, gasping for air. Crawls up her chest, snails, opens its mouth, right into her mouth. Goes into her chest. You start seeing her convulse and twitch, and then finally drop dead. As her HP hit points go to 0 and reset back to 1,000. You heard me, 1,000. As her skin was already kind of white as it was, now it's extremely pale. As her red hair now has a white streak in it. Her eyes, beautiful blue, turn to an ice looking blue. She stands up, grabs her bow, shivers off, cracks her neck, and looks off at all of us in the chaos and destruction. Back grabs her teleport ring and rubs it. And the portal opens up, she walks right through. And it closes. The only person that could have seen this would have been Thorak, and Thorak didn't get a chance to
Nah, I
see
rolled a 4.
None of you happens for part 2.
My rage is blinding me. That's what I'm happy.
It'll be season 2. The Blood Thing. That's going to be possibly next year. We have many other things we got to do this year.
Oh yeah.
Got a lot of things in the works. So these guys for Bloodstains will be doing, how can you say, cameos for other characters occasionally in other places. But on that note, for the rest of the team of Bloodstains, how do you guys want to do this to destroy this giant creature now that now is not functioning correctly and needs to be destroyed and smashed? We're going to start off with DJ Thunderbase. What do you want to be the first person to do to smash up this giant creature? Next, after that, we're going to go with Chris for Dark Trooper. Dark Trooper's on a skull, so I'm thinking he's going to play the drums on his head.
My character has kind of been holding and building a massive ball of acid above this creature. The next thing I was going to do was actually have you roll a dexterity.
You don't need to roll anymore.
Nope.
Explain how
So
it
this
pours
massive ball of acid just drops.
right on top of where you see that creature explosive thing that was trying to grow. Right is about to make the explosive in its back. Acid pours on top and melts it. Yeah! As it was trying to make one last explosion to blow all of you up. Dante here recorded plans. Trying to pull my plans? Are you?
You know what? Yes!
Ah! That's it, killing you all. No, you melt that, and you start melting the spinal and the shoulders, and it starts crippling and falling, and the giant spikes on its back. Dark Trooper, Grismot, what are you doing for your final as you're on top with a giant hole in its head? How do you want to do this?
My orc climbs into, starts climbing it, starts ripping stuff out of the sky, out of the top of the skull, sort of like a mechanic in a car. He's just literally just.
Oh, this doesn't go here. This doesn't work here either. No, this isn't how this thing goes. You're supposed to put it like this.
No, I'm thinking it's more like he's just ripping stuff out and throwing it out. Like, what is this? Who cares? You see her ripping.
I don't think this needs to be
Splatting
here.
sounds like a big old lump of goo just goes across the room.
Now, how do you want to break the skull as you get out? You can burst out of it, or
I burst off it like a stripper out of a cake. Rah!
you guys see a giant head turning and moving at first, shaking and rattling. As a giant skull, this creature shaking, it stops and goes, and you see an orc go raw with two flaming axes. Raw! Covered in the remains of brains
And other goo.
and necrotic goo. All right. So for Wonderland Leah, what do you want to do for how do you want to do this?
Oh.
Because Dom, I think, is sleeping.
Okay. Here I have
Again.
I have something I didn't use, and I want to use it. Where are you?
What are you using?
Fuck is it? Sorry, I swore. Children,
Oh, you're
don't
fine.
swear
Don't
like
worry.
me.
$1 in the swear jar. A gold coin in the swear
Luna
jar.
looks at you. Luna looks at Luna You swear? I've never heard you swear before. How
Well,
interesting.
Oh,
goddamn.
no swear.
I'm sorry.
Shut your fucking mouth. I mean, oh,
Thordak casts vomit
Another
to
gold
his
coin in the
whole area.
graveyard.
Language.
I would like to use a level 9 sunbeam
Ooh.
on this thing.
Oh.
I want to light up this field like a bomb, minus the bomb part.
all right. So what happens is this: because Dom's out, I'm an NPC of Giant Gorilla. Giant Gorilla runs up and grabs the body and rips it from the body base of where the ice is and chucks it in the air. And right as he chucks it in the air with the female giant white gorilla, you see Luna's beam of death. And just hit this thing in midair. How does it look, Luna, as it hits this giant skeletal creature in the air?
I rise up into the air, bring both of my hands down, and boom! Everyone better close their eyes quickly.
Right as everybody says that and ducks, Mayhem's like, "What? Oh, I'm blind!"
It's like blinded by the light.
Copyright. Oh yeah. I mean, so on that note,
Thordak will watch. He was there.
right?
He would
Daniel,
test
what's the next thing you do before before we end this part? Fenrir, as this all happened. Yes, as this all happened, you're standing there, and the giant woman pulled you off of the undead creature as this was all going on. Thank you for saving me, 39. I have a potion of giant growth that lasts an hour if you're the ones that hang out. And she smiles.
Although I am kind of sad now with the giant monster destroyed.
Oh, don't worry. There's always more.
I know, I just had a bone to pick with it. Yeah.
She laughs and tickles and throws you back on her shoulder and starts walking. You guys notice silence for once.
Is it golden?
The undead are gone. Quiet. The bones turn to ash that have been resurrected hundreds of times. You start noticing a small glimmer of light. I want everybody to roll a perception check to see. And you all get advantage. You get plenty of time.
Oh, that's good. That's 18 for me. I mean, I'm sorry. No, it was +2, so 17. 19
Seven,
for Thordak.
17 plus 1, 18.
Net 20 plus 5, 25.
Nice.
That's a
724.
Luna, what did you
14 plus 8, 22.
get? Nice. Mayhem, what did Mayhem? Perception, where is my perception? I got 8 out of advantage. Cool. 14 plus 8. 8, I got 22. All right, so you start noticing a luminescence around the cave walls around all of you. Like crystals and bugs and creatures that are moving around. The dark aura and clouds are finally gone underground. You start noticing life start appearing around everywhere again. Mushrooms start growing. A little bit of grass here and there. Even that crystal tree that was humming glows brighter as more life starts bringing around. As a waterfall appears. You notice this is supposed to be a royal burial ground of life and death, not undead and dishonor. You notice there's gravestones. This place is ancient. For Grismod, for your nat 20, a +5, you notice some mushrooms growing around from the blood that splattered from you. And you know exactly what those mushrooms are going to grow into. You smirk and smile. You walk away, healing back up. The rest of you, none of you see that. But you gotta have a 25 or up. Anybody want to say anything before we leave this area? As Lunil starts drawing the sigil around the ground to teleport all of us away. It takes 1 minute. So that's a few rounds of talking with the conversation for every single person.
Valinier's just going to be quiet for now.
As Mayhem walks up to Valinir and slaps him on the back. Hey, buddy, I appreciate it. You saved us with that acid. It was not that was gonna hurt. By the way, have you guys seen Berlin? Everybody looks around. And
I saw a massive creature from the sky for a sec, and then it disappeared.
That was Berlin. She was helping. But she got hit with that creature's explosive necro bomb.
Helping? I thought I saw her attack one of us.
All I know is that they opened the portal to try to help us. But something sealed them back up and wouldn't allow the rest to come in. Wasn't sure what. So.
I begin to go ahead and start looking around.
So does Lunil and Mayhem.
So
anybody else do investigation and look around?
I'll do an investigation.
I'll do investigation.
Everybody has advantage with this because they're all working together.
I have natural advantage anyways.
Oh, so do I.
18 plus 8, 26.
Well, my first roll is a nat 20. The second roll was just to amuse me.
I got 18 for Thordak.
Okay. Anybody that got...
And 22 total.
Oh, nice. All right.
And a nat 20, not a dirty 20.
Nice. Luna, that's perfect. You're going to be getting something in a second for knowing that. Anybody else? What else did everybody else get? Anybody else get over a...
I got a 26.
Holy crap balls. Okay.
18 plus 8, 26.
You went too. You and Leah. Daniel, what'd you roll?
Investigation?
Yes. What'd you roll for your investigation? Dom, are you there? Did you roll? Dom, I love you. Sage the intelligent. Nope, he's asleep. Don't worry about it.
14 plus 1, 15.
Okay, the 15. You don't see much.
Yep.
You guys look around. Anybody that got over a 19 and up, you see where the fallen remains of the skeletal hit. You've seen a dragged body of where the dragon hit and where Berlin's body lay, but it's not there anymore. For Valinir and Luna, both of you, as you both investigate and look down, you see slimy trail across the dirt, going up to where the body was. And the body looks like it was ruffled and moved around drastically for a short period of time before getting up and you see footprints.
I am going to roll. Would this be an Arcana?
If you like, yes, this would be an Arcana. You can roll with advantage if you like for knowing Arcana.
Nice.
Leah, would you like to as well?
19 plus 8, 27.
Nice. Leah, what's your Arcana?
My Arcana?
Roll for Arcana as well and see if you can see yourself.
My Arcana is a +2, but I rolled a nat 1.
Ooh.
You don't know diddly squat about squirrels. You're just like,
No, I don't.
what's Arcana? Is that a food? Man, I'm really hungry. Shh. And just more distracted for a second. So on that note, for you, Valnir, you see the footprints lead as it turned into a portal. You know it was some kind of arcanic magical ring or necklace or belt or something that opened a portal that left a residue. You know you've seen this before. And you realize
Looks like something decided to take her.
do you say this to everybody else or do you say this to yourself?
Yeah, I say this to everyone else.
What do you guys all say to that when Valnir says this? That it looks like somebody decided to take Berlin.
My orc goes, "Who's Berlin?"
Mayhem just busts out laughing with Valnir. She's a woman that has a man's voice that was cursed with it as an elf. She is a good archer, but she was cursed with some demonic elder demon or dragon. But it looks like there wasn't enough to fight this. But something took her, maybe for those reasons. I don't know. What do you guys think? As Lunil looks over going, that was the smartest thing you've ever said in the past week. Congratulations. Good job, Mayhem. Wait, honey, in front of everybody? Now I look like an idiot.
You mean you didn't already?
He just looks at you. I am strategically great at fighting. You're always on the ground. Shush! You're always the one getting blown up. At least it's me and not you. Just random people saying it and just laughing about it with funny arguments. All right, Lunal's almost done with the sigil. What else does everybody say as you say this? Anybody else have any thoughts on what happened? And does anybody have anything to say of what happened to Berlin and what the creature was? So also for that, an Arcana check on the slime that you checked for your 25, you said for Arcana?
26.
26.
Or 27, actually. It's a 19 plus 8.
Okay. You notice some kind of slow creature. Now I want you to roll an animal handling check for me to know what kind of or nature. So
Anyone? Everyone?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
20.
Well, that works. So
That's my first
you
nat
know
20
that
of the night.
this is a necroslug that they live almost forever, if you could say, as long as they have hosts. They travel from one to another, and if they make them into a full skeletal, they just post in their head. They have immense magical power, but go into a rest sleep, you say. Once they're destroyed, decayed, they have a chance to leave unless someone knows how to kill them in time. They find a new host as soon as possible, either alive or dead. Doesn't matter. More close to life than death at the same brim makes them the most powerful, which perfectly Berlin was at. She
Okay,
was
so
at death.
I say to everyone, it's like I'm like, okay, we need to find Berlin now, otherwise we're dealing with another Lich Lord.
Yeah, but worse, like 100 times worse.
Yeah,
This chick already could turn into something that was tough.
yeah. So we need to find her now before it's too late.
One time I wish I had that casting spell for scrying so I could see, but I have no idea. I don't have that spell, sadly.
And since she went through a portal, Valnir pulls out his well of many worlds.
Ah,
Mayor
No.
just yawns, just sits down, and just goes, and just says, "Have fun with that. I'll leave you here."
but now the spiritual weapon has already disappeared and everything. But
Yeah.
I'm still in my
Lunil,
griffin form. I'm not going back to human for a while, but
Lunil
my
was
griffin
finished
I can
with
still
the
speak
sigil.
human.
Ah,
and jazz.
As she finishes the sigil portal, she looks over and goes, "We don't need the Well of Many Worlds right now. If you go to the wrong one, we have to search for you too. I can find her. Let's head back to the headquarters probably. Maybe our best bet." As she makes the sigil. Yes, guys, I'm using our Grey Knight sigil.
Valnir puts the well of many worlds away.
And she smiles at you, goes, "You know, it helps with exiting, but searching for things, that's like jumping in the ocean and hoping you find magic treasure the first jump." And she smiles at you, going, "You Goliaths are so funny. Why do you think I married this one?" And I transform back into myself, and I trip and fall, and she laughs and chuckles. "See? Funny." Everybody ready to head to the portal?
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm gonna
Sure.
see if my
Yes.
D100 is gonna be nice.
Wait. Let's do a perception check to see if there's any treasure around.
You guys want to search for any treasure around or anything first before we go? Search for anything magical or rare as after the battle?
I'll ask Lunil, how long does it take to get the sigil done?
She looks over. 1 minute. I already have it finished, but all I have to do is connect this last piece and we can go. I can wait it as long as it doesn't get damaged. So we can
Okay.
search. What you would like to search for?
In my big ass griffin form, I look around at everybody and just say, "All right, take 5, look around, be back, we leave. Don't leave until everyone returns. Agreed?"
Got it.
Everybody nods. Mayhem does.
My orc yells up in the air, "Let's go looting!"
So we set Fenrir across the tree and let him sit there and fall asleep. He fell asleep again. And Don would say, as Spev transforms back into her halfling self, yawns, realizing how much energy she spent, cuddles up next to Fenrir and falls asleep. Waiting for everybody else. All the rest of us, I would like for all of you to do a perception check, and then after a perception check, depending on what your roles are, an investigation check.
18 plus 1, 19.
18 plus 3, 23. No, 18 plus 5, 23.
I rolled.
What'd you roll, Leah?
I rolled a nat 1.
Ooh.
Did you roll
Okay.
advantage?
No
or-
treasure for you.
Okay.
I have no goals.
Okay. So you just get some dirt in your eye when you looked up and looked around. Just, oh, damn it.
Would it be
And
buried
then-
with like dust from the dragon corpse?
Probably from the debris of the smashing of everything. Still like settling in. Gets a little bit in her eye for a second. Oh, we lost Dom. He went to bed. Good night, everybody. We love you, Dom and Sage.
All right, Dom.
My investigation is an 18 plus 8, 26.
26. Okay. You guys find 3 different treasure chests. You set them, one that's a dark wood, one that's a light wood, one that's like a red wood. One with gold brim, one with silver brim, one with a black brim. Would you guys like to open these?
Yes.
Who would like to open which color?
I will take the red one.
Okay.
You open
So
the
you
red
said there's
one.
4 colors?
There's 3.
3. Okay.
There's dark brown, light brown, and then there's dark red.
Okay.
The orc is going to open the dark red one if you want to open it with him.
All right.
Or, yep, so you two open that one.
Brown, actually.
Mayhem goes to the dark brown one with Lunil. Jordan, do you want to open the light one with Leah?
With my perception of 15, did I see this or no?
Yes, you do see that. You need at least a 12.
Okay. I'll go for the light bag, the light brown bag.
All right. And Leah, you just stand behind, and because you don't really care, if you've got something in your eye.
Yep. I tried, but apparently the brain cell didn't activate.
You're looking for something? I see wind.
I'll bring the bag over to Leah with me.
So
The
you
bag
guys
I
open.
I'll head over to Leah.
All right, the treasure chests. You see each have a little puzzle on them to open. So I want each one of you to try to discover what each of these puzzles are. They're like a little.
Brute force to open it.
You
So,
can, if you want to use brute force, you risk damaging things.
I am going to
inside.
roll a history. I am going to roll a history check.
All right, roll a history check.
A 13 plus 8. So a 21.
13, 21. You know that these 3 boxes are the ancient 3 boxes of women. That opening them casts magic or spells, good luck, bad luck, releases demons, or saves you from them. It can open portals to other places and sometimes come to life or eat you. These are sometimes the boxes that create mimics. Sometimes they're the ones that create the bumps in the night. Other times they're the things that create the monsters that fight them. One box will give you treasures. One box will give you death. One box will give you mystery.
Okay, with my investigation of 26 earlier, do I notice any sigils or symbols on it that I can investigate on to see which is which?
You see ancient symbols on each one that look like they triangulate. You have to have them in a certain order to open them. If you do not, something bad happens. If you open them individually separate, something bad happens.
Okay, I let everyone know about this.
Yeah, do you want to warn everybody before they try to open
Yes,
them?
I go, hold on, everybody. We do not want to just open these at random. Seems there's an order to them.
Lunil looks over at these and realizes he's right. Um, Valmir is correct. Guys, we should just take these back to the fortress for now and take it to the sanctum of mages. They may be able to help. These have been lost for a long time. A very
How
long
big
time.
are these containers? Or these treasure chests?
They're like small treasure chests, like a foot and a half wide by maybe 10 inches tall.
Strap them to my back. I can carry all three of them.
Mayhem looks over and walks up and grabs and throws them on his back. I'll take care of them. You're kind of a target in that way. Because it's not including you got to fly. These things add some weight. It's going to add about still a little over 250 pounds.
Thordak's gonna look at you. It's still in his line form, kind of with a look of shock, like, that is the second time you said the smartest thing today.
He's on.
Please proceed. And I nod my head like, yeah, go ahead, yeah, go ahead and take it.
He's like, my orc buddy kind of hit me in the head a few times. I think he jogged something awake. Would you call me a Zog? Come here, you green son of a...
All right, but the bags are safe to open, though, correct?
No, these treasure chests are not safe to open.
Oh.
They have to be in a certain place, Matt, in a certain order. If they're
Right.
opened incorrectly, you find out the hard way. The only reason that you guys got saved was Valnir, because I was literally just going to let it happen. You guys are lucky.
So wait, it's a red one and a dark one and a light one.
Yes. So
Okay.
it's a
I got the
dark
light one.
wood one with black metal rimming around it and a black lock.
Okay.
And then it's a white, or it's a white, like a light wood one with a silver around it.
Okay.
With a like diamond looking lock. And then it is a redwood looking one with a gold around it.
Okay.
This like onyx lock.
Gotcha. Got silver diamond and white one. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, well, I'd say take these back to the sanctuary area.
Whoa.
I'll go ahead and, for me, I'll head back to the portal or the teleport station.
All right. Everybody else head to the portal now?
Yep.
Sure.
You see Lunil standing there kind of like Sonic going, I'm waiting, tap, tap, tap. All of you head to the portal in a circle.
My orc yells out, "Keep your knickers on, we're coming."
You guys all head in. Lunil stands there, finishes the portal as you guys all start teleporting. I want everybody here to roll a D100 for me to see see how safely you are to head back.
Let's see if the D100 is going to be nice to me today.
It's been a while since I rolled D100.
Oh, nice. 59.
37.
That
61.
67.
Anybody that got a 50 or under, it's not gonna be good. But anybody that got 50 and up, it's okay.
Oh boy, I got a 37.
Oh,
Mayhem
no.
rolled a 12 with his advantage and rolled a 7. So with 12. Lunil rolled a 99. So who rolled under 50?
Valnir did.
Just Valnir and Mayhem? Oh no, not again. Oh no, not again.
Oh no, 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 not again. No, last time. Oh no.
Oh no, are we about to go on another fun adventure?
I
I
want to
gotta
go on
roll,
a fun adventure.
and still gotta roll for Spev.
The way of these undead. The reason why
Oh,
we
it's
haven't
Daniel's lick now.
to find
All
these
right.
last time this happens.
Roll a,
Man, fuck this.
I heard
Man.
that. Roll a D100 for me, Daniel. And Spev rolled a 97. Spev is okay.
76.
76, you're okay. Everybody teleports away at first. As Mayhem's holding Lunil's hand, he starts getting pulled down, and Lunil's like, no, 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 and just she can't hold on. And Mayhem's like, I have to let go. I'm not gonna drag you. As he lets go, he notices Valnir coming with him, going, at least I got some company. What's up, cousin?
My orc yells back at them. It's like, "Oi, get back here with me loot!"
Luna looked right at you, Grismont. I need a little help then. Thank you for volunteering. And she takes her staff and slaps your orc ass right down towards Mayhem and Valnir. Now all three of us are just going down. We teleport the rest of you back safely. As Grismont, you're gonna be helping with our guide to help save us. This is gonna be fun. I don't know if that's gonna be dangerous.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh
That's
boy.
what it's gonna
Oh
be.
boy.
This'll be fun.
All right, so all of you land at Sanctum safely, but for the rest of us, roll a D100 for me for percentage of how hard you're hitting the ground and where with it. That's cocked. Wow, I rolled a D100 and cocked it. That is the third time in our life we've ever seen D100 cocked. 71. Okay, good.
I got even worse. 14.
Man, dude. Jeez.
What did you get?
Hundreds.
Chris, you get advantage, Chris. Or
It's okay. It's okay. It's not. It's not. It's not.
This
It's
D-
okay. It's 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 okay. Oh no.
this D100 just does not like me.
What'd you get, Chris?
I got 61.
You succeeded. Okay. Mayhem and Grismont land down. Kind of cool superhero pose, smashing down, but it kind of hurt. And then we look up, and you see Mayhem trying to raise his arms comedically, like a cartoon, to try to catch Valnir. And he just flies past.
As he's flying past, you just hear him say, "Someone soft, get in my way!"
You take 47 damage of bludgeoning hitting the ground. Oh, were you still raging from... No, you weren't anymore. It's been past a minute.
My orc falls over laughing as seeing him hit the ground so hard.
Now we have to find where the hell we are. As we look around and see mostly darkness, you see a few trees. Hey, you roll a perception check for me, DJ Thunderbase and Dark Trooper Orc.
Don't forget, I still have dark vision for
8 plus 8, 16.
being a half orc. I get dark vision for 60 feet.
It gives you advantage.
16
I
plus.
also do have dark
21.
vision.
I got a nat 20. Sweet. All of us see ancient ruins all around us. We see a bunch of statue figures at first, and we start seeing snow. And we realize those statue figures aren't statues. As you see 6 giant snow troll yeti things. Yeah, they're giant snow trolls. 6 giant snow trolls stand up and surround us 3. They smile and they beat their fists off the ground and look at us. Mayhem looks back at Valnir and throws him a health potion. You know what time it is, guys. It's time to rage. And he starts transforming into a werewolf again. And
I chug the potion. So what's the
you
health?
transform into your werepanther, or you just keep as is?
I'm gonna be transforming and raging. What's
All right.
what's the health I gain from drinking the potion?
23. And that'll cut. What do you do, Dark Trooper? What is your last scene before we cut our crew?
I grab both my axes and say, "Time for a scrap, lads."
Good thing you got fire axes, because these things are weak to fire.
Most of my weapons are fire.
You smile with both your axes in your hands, just ignited in flames, the big, bloody, curly smile. Mayhem turns to a gray and black werewolf, pulls
Nice.
out his giant great axe, and smiles, going, "Oh, we needed this. A little more after that battle of bone crushers. Some real blood." As I claw my chest, and you see my hand turn and catch in flames, and I slice my chest more with my axe, and it catches in flames.
Henry,
Yes.
can I hand you my flaming star of Wog for
He
a
doesn't
flame
need
whip?
them. He already that I have all. I literally, that's the whole point of being a blood hunter. I use my own blood and turn to whatever element I want. So I clawed myself and used my hand as one and my axe as another, and they're both just engulfed with flames. Right. Oh wow.
I'm doing that with my Megaloblade whip.
Yep. So you see Devontae transform into his were Black Panther and grab his Mega Blade whip and wrap it around his body like Ivy does, and he pulls it across himself and slices his body. And as he does that, it just ignites and flames a big circle of fire around him. Like he just ignited. Now there's a fiery ring around all of us, and you see all 6 trolls jump back, freaking out. As even the snow around us and the wintry snow is not turning this fire off because it's magical. And it's part of his blood. So now we have a fire ring to at least keep us warm, too.
What Valnir says is, "Playtime, Fluffy."
We're going to cook them and eat all 6 of you. Let's save the fat one back there. Well, he's, dessert. As we do that, it fades to black for all 3 of us. Now back to everybody else. You guys land safely. You see Lunil drop to her knees.
As soon as I drop down, I look at Lunil and say, "All right, do we know where they last left at? Are they still where we last left?"
She grabs at her necklace. You see it glowing. She shakes her head no, with tears hitting the ground. As you see the different sigils on the ground flickering off, one by one. She doesn't know where we dropped.
Oh boy.
She used all of her magic up today. She has to wait at least till tomorrow to to look for some scry. I don't think Luna. Do you have scry at all?
No,
Then
fortunately not.
you see Chrome Tomb Crawl walk up. So, where is everybody? Are all of you here? No. Pando and uh, Lich Caliber, they're here, and so is Vinta. But Berlin's not here. She went through the portal and she never came back. She's not with you guys. No. What do you guys say? Do you guys tell her what happened? How do you tell her? Who
She
wants
was
to tell her?
there, but unfortunately, she had disappeared.
I don't even know what happened.
I'm currently with Mayhem fighting trolls, so
Yeah. You can't say nothing. Devontae can't. I can't. But Luna for Leah, and then Jordan for Thorak, he can. And then besides that, Daniel can just mention whatever he heard, but that's it. So what do you say, Jordan? For
I
Thorak
said,
and
Metallic, that she was there, but we tried to find her body, but it wasn't found. So we think someone or something has taken her elsewhere, and so we were going to come back here to do some work. But in the process of coming back, we are missing 3 companions. We're missing Mayhem. Again. We're missing Valnir. Again. And this new orc guy, he's got a fancy word that goes by the name of, what's the word called? Git, I believe.
his name is Grismot.
Charisma.
Grismot Face Splitter. Is it Grismot's Face Splitter?
oh, it's Splita.
Splita.
Grismot Splita.
Splita.
Hey, Splita.
Splita. But the word git
Is-
is pretty much a fancy word.
Calls you a hooker.
I was about to say, in technicality, he just called Grismon a git.
Right? So all three, they're like, Luna looks over going, so we lost 3 of our tanks. All we have left is Finrir for a tank right now. That's,
Well, make it sound like it's a bad thing.
well, there's only you now. It takes at least 3. And we just lost 3. And we had 4.
What about the 9 goddess of death?
The goddess of death that's looking at Luna shrugs her shoulders and just teleports away.
Oh, that's very nice. Now she's back to go do her work.
You've seen the giant goddess of death gone, and she stayed back. And the scene cuts back to there, where she is, getting ready to leave, going to tell everybody the good news. As she does, she notices a few skulls. She thought that should have all been dissipated and disappeared. Shakes her head and walks away. The skulls turn and look at her. Back at that gravesite where we were when we had that battle, some bones erupt from the ground. A rune glows and lifts from damage that you guys never destroyed fully. Glowing snatches back as the undead dragon raises back up. And a red portal opens right behind this purple undead dragon. Berlin lands on top of it. Sounds like I need to get a new saddle for this. Has to fit a lady now instead of a man. It's nice not to have a bony ass for once. Something about a deal with the elder gods. Interesting. I'll take that deal. As it gets back to black. Back to you guys. What do you guys do for the end of the night for Luna and for Thordak and for Fenrir? Spev goes off and sleeps.
I'm kind of mad.
Oh yeah, why?
Dying goddess of death left. I was supposed to bottom tonight.
You go to your room and you notice an owl. With a note. Do you want to grab it? As you notice, the owl has a helmet that looks similar to the giant goddess.
Yeah.
You open it, and it reads, I hope you already had dinner. As it teleports you. Right to her place, into her bedroom. And she smiles and goes, drink that potion, let's have dinner, and then drink another one. I'm going to need you all night. I want you to roll a D100 to see your survival capability of death by snoo. Even with
I say skip dinner, just go straight to the Zords.
She smiles and takes off her armor. Roll a D100. Roll 2 D100s. What are those 2 D100s?
54 and a 95.
You are lucky. The first one through the night of Death by Snoo was great and almost broke your pelvis. You drank that second potion to keep enlarged and giant again. And then you just went full rage. For the rest of the night, you went wolf mode. And she was happy. You were. As it faded black, and you might have accidentally made some giant babies that are werewolves. Giant werewolf babies of death that wield sickles and scythes. Jeez, that's terrifying. But you're a different kind of werewolf than my character. My character's a blood hunter werewolf. Your character's a basic werewolf. Or a cursed werewolf. Different lycanthropy. I can transform at will whenever I want, all the time. Technically, you can to a certain extent. All right, guys. That was for you. Now, Thordak, what do you do?
I'm going to. Well, first off, that chest that I have, I'm gonna hand it off to whoever does the whole identify or figure out what's wrong with the chest. Or whatever. I'm gonna hand it to them, and then I'm gonna proceed to stay currently in my griffin form. I'll go up to my room in the tower, sit in the like a little altar area, and I just go ahead and start asking for prayers for Mayhem, Valnir, and that interesting creature Git. Yeah, and for him for
Well, from Git. Interesting creature Git.
I wish that and hope that they can make it back safely, or somehow we can find them and bring them back here before things get out of hand. So it's kind of like, in a way, I'm casting bless towards them, but since they're like nowhere to be found, but it's just like I'm doing a prayer.
You're at the top. You're at the top of the castle. Where
Yeah.
You're, all right.
I have like
I'll
one
do
of the
it.
big towers. It's a high, I believe.
Yeah, I want you to do a perception check for me while you're at it.
All right, looking out in the altar area. No, not the D100, it's the D20. Okay, 16 plus 2, that's 18.
Okay, so while you're sitting there, you look up in the sky. Bright light appears, and nightfall. One of your angel friends, many eyes, many wings, thanks you for helping, saving everybody from the undead, but warns you it's not over. It's worse. It's going to be worse than ever. Something is taking over that's far more powerful, mixed with something of the ancients, far darker, far deeper than last time. He tells you to look forward as the eyes blink and look away as well. And you see in the distance, in the small graveyard that we have not too far away, the fallen comrades, a couple skeletal figures ripped from the ground, and a couple zombies. And they start walking down through the forest, disappearing towards the villages. Some, as you notice with your perception check, are standing at the rim of the trees. 1, 5, 20, 60, 300, 500, a couple thousand, more, more, more! You notice at the rim of the protection where Zenta has the barrier, the undead are surrounding in a circle. Thousands upon thousands. As you hear and feel in your heart, death reigning everywhere. All right, DJ Thunderbass and Luna, which one do you guys want to go first? As Leiden is that's the last thing he thinks before he ends his night. He's, oh my God, we're screwed.
I guess I'll go first then.
All right.
Okay. What's going on?
Oh, sorry. No, you're right. This is actually something that Luna or Leah actually has to do first.
Yeah.
Because you, me,
Action.
and Chris do something separate. So, Luna, what is your character doing to end the night? After
She remembers
everything-
she remembers she can actually scry, and not because I have only played this character twice and I'm looking at my 5th level spells. I have scrying.
Oh, okay, good.
Do you want to tell anybody that's around?
Yes. Well,
Who would you like to tell? Would you like to tell Leiden, or Fenrir, or Luna, or all three?
all 3.
All right. So she screams down the hall as all of you hear this. Jordan, do you want to get up and hear it and go down there?
Yeah, I will go ahead. I'll get up, come out of the altar, head out of my chambers.
Don't worry, we're almost there. And you can also warn people that you've seen the undead.
Yeah,
Lunil,
once they get all together.
Lunil walks out of the pantry, getting snacks ready for next time she sees Mayhem. And then looks around. Is this something that's needed? Tooncall walks out. Yes, the issues. As she taps Pando. And he's like, oh, what did I do? You know what you did. And she walks away. Lich just laughs. So, Luna, what do you scry? Explain how it looks for you.
Well,
Lou,
I
Brown,
go
give me
into my
or what?
I go into my mind's eye and who am I scrying on?
You're scrying on either Mayhem, Gorgets, or sorry, Grismot, or Valmir. One of those three.
I will think about Mayhem. I will focus on him, and then I will have a space in my mind as I scry on him.
You scry.
Cast
All right,
bless.
DJ Thunderbase. All right, Chris. I want both of you to roll 2d20s for me, and then D100 for me. Ooh, I'm so lucky on that one.
I rolled an 8 and a 9.
I got a 6 and a 7.
I got a nat 20 and a nat 1. I got a Rolling2Die.
Nice.
And then my D100. Yeah.
Oh, I got a 64 on my D100.
I
Nice.
got an 83. Nice. What did you get, Chris, for your D100?
My D100? Hang on. That's better. 33.
So, what was your rolls for D20s?
6 and a 7, I believe.
8 and 9.
All right, so
That's funny. 6, 7, 8, 9.
in combat, Luna sees all three of us. She sees Mayhem rushing, smashing through two of them in a ring of fire. She sees two of them jumping and knocking down Valnir. Valnir fighting back, sweeping them with his whip, slashing them both. You're seeing the orc getting surrounded by the other two as he keeps calling them gits, as he keeps getting hit back and forth, slashing one after another as the trolls don't realize the orc keeps healing as they keep healing. Orcs keep doing more damage, the orcs just having more fun with more rage. You notice that the battle's getting bloody. It's still 6 versus 3. Mayhem finally takes down two of them and goes and helps out. Tag teams with Valnir, cutting down the two as they go over to the orc, as the orc is getting severely damaged. Bleeding everywhere. Finally, the orc rushes in, jumps in the air, swings his axes, misses. As these two trolls try to rip his head off at the same time, Valnir and Mayhem grab the trolls by the backs and do double German suplexes in midair, slamming them down as a double tag team slam, giving the chance for the orc to jump up and slam down his axes on each one of the trolls' heads, finishing them off. As the last thing you see in your scry is a fire in front of us with a ring of fire around us, 20-foot ring, cooking and eating these trolls, piece by piece, having fun, laughing, saying and hearing us going, you know, troll meat's not bad when you cook it the right way. So, Lunil should be figuring out where we are. If not, I got some bag of trick things in my bag. Hopefully, one of these things work. Hopefully, one of you guys got some, me too. If not, we got plenty of troll meat to last us at least a couple of weeks.
Well, you already know that
Yeah,
all I got is the well of many worlds, and that ain't gonna help us. I do have the home now stone, though.
Oh shit, I forgot all about that. As we all start chuckling and laughing. What do you say for you, Dark Trooper, as you're eating troll meat?
Trying to think what I would say.
You need some spice? What's going on?
I'm trying to think what an orc would say. It's some good meat here.
Yeah, lots of protein, lots of muscle. So, down here, after we're done having this dinner.
Yep, I'll pull out the home now stone.
All right, guys, here's the weird part. All of us have to hold hands. Don't think it's weird. As he looks at the orc, and the orc's just looking at him with red eyes, he's just like, rage. At least gotta put your hands on each other's shoulders or whatever. You gotta be in contact with the homestone.
Yep.
All right, Mayhem puts his hand on Valnir's shoulder. Grismon, you put your hand on Mayhem's shoulder or Valnir's shoulder?
I put it on Mayhem's shoulder.
All right, put it on Mayhem's shoulder. And Valnir, do you want to activate the crystal?
Yep.
All right, he activates the crystal and starts. You see him squeeze it and crush it. You see it crack and glow green, and it opens and shatters all around us in a big circle. A big green portal opens up. We get pulled right through. With a few of the troll meat for trophy. And the troll heads, just because. I want to keep those in the mouth. And the mantle. All three of us land around all of you scrying on us. All like the Three Stooges just landing on top of each other. Now, the question is, who's landing on who? I want everybody to roll a d20 for me and tell me that d20, and it'll tell me the position. I roll a 17.
I rolled a 15.
I got a 17.
All right. Me and Chris have to do rollies. Roll a d20 again, Chris. I got 12.
I got a 16.
This sucks for me. Mayhem lands first. Oh, that wasn't that bad. As you see two troll arms flap down at him head. Oh, okay, that wasn't that bad. Here comes Valnir right on his back. Oh, come on.
And I land ass first on both of you.
Here comes a big green orc landing on both of us. Ah!
And I'm like, oh, that wasn't so bad.
And then,
yeah, for you.
All six of the troll heads come bopping on the orc's head. Dink, 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 dink. Right off his head. Lunil looks over, tears at him. What'd you guys say?
A big lump, a cartoon lump, comes up on my head, and I fall over on my back.
Oh. Mayhem gets back up. Valnir gets up. Lunil jumps on Mayhem. Mayhem picks her up and walks off with her. All right, I need food and healing and liquid, please. As he walks with her to the meadery. Yes, the meadery.
I need electrolytes.
All right. Luna, what do you say after you're sitting there scrying and just see all this craziness and that just us just teleport right next to you within like 20 feet?
Oh, that was fast.
You've seen a whole combat sequence within a course of like a minute just watching and scrying, watching with everybody. Now all of us are back together. Now, Jordan, do you want to say something for your character? As you're back down at Stolak now?
Well, I was hoping she explained the whole scrying part, and then seeing you guys appear, it's just, oh, you're back. Shake my mane and just walk away.
What about the undead you've seen?
Oh, by the way, as I'm walking back up to my back to the altar area, but it's just like Scar in The Lion King walking away from Mufasa. Just, oh, by the way, there's a giant army of undead out in the graveyard, about 1,000 yards that ways.
Because you're surrounded by idiots,
Yeah. The team is back, which is good news. That's the bad news, by the way. And I go back up towards the altar.
All of you hear a ringing in your ears when all of you finally lay down in bed, or in your rooms, or wherever you are at the end of the night. Berlin. Hey, I want to say thank you for all the good times. But now, I'm going to need your flesh and bones for my army. If you work for me, I don't have to kill you. How about you join me? And I won't turn you into my army of the undead. Take it or die. You know the rules. Who the hell can stop me? Remember, I'm the one that can break mountains. And your mountain, he's already broken. And it shows Mayhem trying to be healed by Lunil. What do any of you say for a response? As she allows you to respond before you close out tonight.
My orc yawns at her. It's like, oh, not this again. Boss, can I just go home?
Valnir face palms and in his head is just like crap. We're complete.
Mayhem and Lunil walk out of the meadery and look at the orc and they nod their head. Yeah, we'll take care of Berlin. Thank you, Grismot. Now our friends from a different time need your help again. They caught themselves in a pickle while you were gone. I don't even think they know where they are. So, toodaloo, have fun with weird guys that are 2D. Bye, weird dude. What do you say to that? It's a great portal. What do you say?
I'm saying that this is the time you go, by the way, I owe you for that hit you gave me at the last episode. Spartan kick into the portal.
You go for a kick. Mayhem chuckles, picks you up for a choke slam, and just tosses you right into the portal. Say hi to your buddy. Oh, yeah. Tell Scattermace he's still a bitch. as you get thrown through a portal right onto where everybody was eating and sleeping and hanging out, all the level nines, where there was the kitchen area. On that note, guys, girls, and squirrels, we're going to
Squirrel?
end this out with everybody resting, figuring out what's going to happen with Berlin and the new undead Lich goddess. She's not just a Lich Lord or a Lich Queen, she's a Lich goddess. She might be the new goddess of death. Alright, guys, girls, and squirrels. Remember to like, share, subscribe, Rolling2Die. Remember, we're don't you bullshit, man. It's a crazy clown world out there. To you all. To you all. Good night. Anyone want to say anything before we end this tonight?
Peace. I'm out.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. We hope you enjoy the show. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It just shows we all love to do this. It's a great thing to have as a good get together with friends. D&D, it's fun. I should give it a try. It's a great thing to do. But yeah, like I said, y'all be safe out there, and remember, wash your hands, wash your face, and wash your ass. You know you have to. Peace out, everybody.
All right, and also be on the lookout on March 8th for the new album entitled Challenge Every Obstacle, available in all streaming platforms. And also be on the lookout for the future for Volume 3 of The Dying Day. The release date is still to be determined. And also on April 5th, you can catch me in Ann Arbor, Michigan for Hash Bash at 6 p.m. in Graffiti Alley. You can catch me for a 6 to 9 concert. Also, this new ending song is just released to SoundCloud today. This one is called Pass the Test. This is the lyric video. Enjoy.
I know that the pain in my body is never going away. I know we've made an agreement to slowly fade to gray. I know when you say that you love me, it's only a fleeting plight. I will never be your puppet again. I'll never bow down to your might. It's not a question of if I'm the foolish one. Those tears mean nothing when deep inside I know I'm not your clown, I'm not your toy. I'm just a kind heart who's lost all their joy. A wounded soul, weighed down by stress. I'll fight alone, I'll pass the test. This time, I'll be cautious on who I choose to meet. I won't back down when I fight for a chance to never be obsolete. This time, I won't be fooled by a pretty smile or a pretty face. Just let go. You lost your chance, you failed, you lost the race. It's not a question of if I'm the foolish one. Those tears mean nothing when deep inside I know I'm not your clown, I'm not your toy. I'm just a kind heart who's lost all the joy. A wounded soul, weighed down by stress. I'll fight alone, I'll pass the test. I'll pass the test. Don't give up when my dream is staring at me between the eyes. I'm not alone. With my friends by my side, we'll give the world a grand surprise. It's not a question of if I'm the foolish one. Those tears mean nothing when deep inside I know I'm not your clown, I'm not your clown, I'm not your toy, I'm not your toy. I'm just a kind heart who's lost all their joy. A wounded soul, weighed down by stress, weighed down by stress. I'll fight alone, I'll pass the test. I'm not your clown, I'm not your clown, I'm not your toy, I'm not your toy. I'm just a kind heart who's lost all their joy. A wounded soul, weighed down by stress, weighed down by stress. I'll fight alone, I'll pass the test.
It screams!